Testing, testing.
So you, bro. I'll pray us in, but you can, let everybody.
Okay. Q&A, Q&A. We're going to go ahead and get ready for Q&A. Women, cover your heads. Men, uncover your heads. We're going to turn face Jerusalem for the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father which art in heaven,
Our Father which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done in earth.
Thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us of our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
In Jesus' name we pray.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen. Q&A, Q&A. Blessed Sabbath, everybody. That's what's up. We got a question. We answer to the best of our ability according to the Bible. So, you got the thing on?
I ain't turned it on yet, my bro. Let me go jump on there and see. My phone about to die.
So, sure, come on up.
Yes, sir.
Nah, you
Ain't that right now, my bro?
Nothing right now.
Ain't that right now?
Mm-hmm. Hold on, man. Hold on a second.
Guess we'll start with 2 in-house, then 2 online. Happy Sabbath, everybody tuned in online. Bible Q&A, 6/27/2026. Q&A, Q&A. Bree, you got your charger. Yeah, we'll start with 2 in-house. Anybody got? Oh, you got one, sis? Okay, go ahead.
So is it wrong to be cremated according to Scripture?
I don't think so.
Cremated.
I think so.
I don't know. Let's see. Huh?
He feeling pricked in his mind. He cannot let it go. You know he ain't gonna be able to sit two weeks in a row now.
Oh, you said last week?
Yeah, he said. Hello. You said last week. You came up last week. Yeah, I said last week. Yeah. So I said you. I knew you wasn't gonna hold on 2 weeks now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get in the middle. Honestly, I can't. So when you get cremated, right? You never really knew what the process was, but I believe they just cremate you and put you back to dust, right?
It's a quicker way of the process.
It's just a quicker because you're going to dust anyway when you die, like eventually, right? Like I was say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I mean, as far as a sin to become cremated, I can't see that as sin. Is that the question, right? I'm sorry. What was the question? Oh, wrong.
According to Scripture.
Okay. So is it wrong
Yeah.
according to Scripture? I mean, it's sin, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
right. Is it a sin? Basically, that's what you ask. Okay. So
Yeah,
I can't see that it's a sin, but I it was a sin to get cremated. But as far as I know, is you can read in Genesis, I believe 3, I think, about going back to the dust when you die. So yeah, I mean cremation, you're going back to dust. I mean you just speed up the process, like you say, brother. You know what I'm saying? You just speed it up. I mean, you can't read it as thou shalt not be cremated. You know what I'm saying? But you just kind of speeding it up a little bit. What is it? A Genesis 3 somewhere? Let me see. Let's see what that is. Genesis 3. 19. So let's look at when God was handing judgment down to from Adam and Eve from sinning real quick. Let's go to Genesis chapter 3 and pick it up. We're gonna pick it up where Nate read in verse 16 on down earlier today.
And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
So that means it wasn't gonna be that way before then. Must be. Now it's punishment now. Go ahead.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children,
That's right.
and thy desire shall be to thy husband,
And what he gonna do?
and he shall rule over.
You gonna have to rule over him. Now we got a hierarchy in the household. Go ahead, keep reading though.
And unto Adam he said,
What?
Because
So
thou-
now he's giving punishment to Adam. But go ahead.
because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife,
So since you listened to your wife and did what?
and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it,
Right. So you sinned. Go ahead.
cursed is the ground for thy sake.
So now he gonna curse the ground for your sake. Go ahead, read it.
In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life.
Go ahead.
Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee,
Right.
and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread.
So now you're gonna work for the rest of your life. Now you're gonna have to work. It must not have was supposed to be that way in the beginning. But go ahead, read it.
Till thou return unto the ground.
Until you return to the ground, till you die. So you're gonna work hard till you die. Go ahead.
For out of it was thou taken.
Oh, from the ground you was taken. And go ahead.
For dust thou art,
And for dust you are, and what else?
unto dust shalt thou return.
You're gonna return to the dust. So when you get cremated, the process is to burn your body to dust. So basically, when you die, if you don't get cremated, eventually you're gonna turn into dust. So you're just speeding up the process again. So to answer your question, you're gonna turn to dust anyway. So how could it be wrong or a sin when the Lord gonna turn you to dust anyway when you die? You see what I'm saying? So it can't. We can't read that it's a sin. So much can't be wrong. Because when the Lord return, everybody gonna come out from everywhere anyway, in the sea and everything. You're gonna come back.
Revelation.
What did I say? Revelation.
Revelation
20.
Revelation 11 or 13.
Revelation 20 with resurrection, right?
I don't know.
but-
I'm trying to
but-
find.
but
I'm
I
trying
think
to,
11.
trying to see. I was looking for the example.
Revelation 13 or 11.
I was trying to find. We got the same thought process here going. I got you. But
It might be 13.
we can. Let's see.
There's one on where he say,
The sea gave up the dead.
yeah.
Revelation 20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Let's go to Revelation
Yeah,
chapter
my bad.
20. Let's look at where the sea even gave up the
My
dead
bad.
when the Lord returned. Because when the Lord returned, you know, we know every eye shall see, every knee shall bow, and everything like that. You know, the dead in Christ shall rise first. So wherever you at, you gonna rise. Wherever you at, if you were serving God. So whether you cremated, or whether it didn't say the people that are cremated will not rise. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't say that. What verse is this? What verse?
13.
Let's go to Revelation 20 and verse 13.
Oh, you just had it.
And watch this. This is the return.
You thought, yeah.
This the return. Let's just read down into it. Let's look at the great white throne, the day of judgment, Revelation chapter 20. Pick that up, bro. At verse 11.
Okay. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them.
Right, talking about the evil fled from the Lord, right? Because everybody gonna try to run. When the Lord return, you gonna have people, gonna have, like the Bible say, gonna ask the mountains to fall on them and stuff like that, right? Fleeing from them. But keep reading though.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and
the dead, small and great. So people that done died standing before God, and was what?
And another book was opened.
So okay, go ahead.
Which is the book of life.
Right, which you want your name in, right? The book of life. Go ahead.
And the dead were judged out of those things which were in it.
And the dead people were
in
judged.
the books.
They were judged from those things that were in the books. But go ahead.
According to their works.
According to and what else?
And the sea gave up the dead.
So you coming back anyway, even if you died in the ocean, right? And the shark might have bit your leg or something. But why? I don't know how this is gonna work. But you coming back. You got people that drowned and died in shipwrecks and stuff like that.
Right.
They bodies been underwater for hundreds and thousands of years. The Bible say the sea gonna give up the dead. Go ahead.
Which were in it.
Which was in it. Go ahead.
And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
That's right. Go ahead. So the dead coming from everywhere. No matter if you in the cremated, you know how some people take the ashes and throw them in the ocean. Somebody might have. Oh, I got. Half. I got half my cousin ashes over here and half over there. Then split the ashes up in 3 different households.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know which house you're going to pop up at, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to pop out from somewhere. But what I'm saying is it can't be a sin to the dead coming back from it, you know what I'm saying? But keep reading. We'll finish that up.
And they will judge every man according to their works.
That's right. So the dead going to be judged. That's it. Wait. Keep reading, though.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
This at the end, though. Go ahead.
This is the second death.
That's the second death. But go ahead. And what else?
Whosoever was not found written in the book of life
what?
Was cast into the lake of fire.
If your name not found in the book of life, that's all what matters. Whether you cremate me or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If as long as, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we want our names to be found in the book of life. So we don't get cast in the lake of fire at the end of the day. This is what we do this for. This is why we do this, man. Yes, man. I hope you got edified, sis. Yes, ma'am. Hold on. You got to get the mic now. You got to get the mic. Oh, we got to lay it out for you. My bad. We got that. Where's that? Oh. She's like, oh, it's not right there, so I can't use it. That's a woman right there. It's not there. I gotta lay. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. But I'm just saying.
My question.
Go ahead. Go ahead. She just want to pick up. I want to rock right now. That was a good question. I never really been asked that question before. I'm sure people have asked that question before, probably.
Yep.
Because it make you wonder, if it's a sin, if I don't want to be looked at in the casket with a million people, some people just want to get cremated. You know what I'm saying? So that's your preference. You're going to the dust anyway, though.
You ahead on the right.
Yeah, only reason because it's gonna sound crazy in the feed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, in the Sunday church, they used to act like it was wrong to be cremated. That's why I asked them.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
now,
I think Jehovah's Witnesses be on that too.
yeah. And so I think now that funerals cost so much, now people are
Cheaper
more
option.
That's another option.
to be cremated.
Cheaper option.
Because growing up, I thought that you weren't supposed to be cremated. And my mother, she always said, well, I want to be cremated because I don't want y'all to spend all that money.
I see.
And I was like, well, you're not going to be here anyway, so we're not going to be
Yeah,
here.
it don't matter. You're going to sleep. When you die, you go to sleep.
But I didn't want to cremate her because I thought we weren't supposed to.
Gotcha.
So I was like, well, you're not going to be here, so we still going to have an open casket.
Right. Right. Oh, you was going to go against her wishes.
Anyway, yeah.
Hold on. So you was going to go against her wishes.
Yes, I was.
You just rebellious.
Because I thought that you weren't supposed to be cremated.
What?
No,
And she was going to go against her wishes, though.
Yeah, because in Sunday church, they kind of taught like you weren't supposed to be cremated.
Oh, I see. So you thought you was
So I
obeying
was
the
trying
law.
to make sure she was doing the right thing.
I wonder what scriptures that they use to try to justify
I
that.
don't know.
Isn't it weird that they make laws and stuff, they don't have scripture to justify it, though? They'll tell you something that's a sin.
Hold on, you give her the mic.
What if their loved one died in a house fire?
And they got burnt up, right? Oh no. Right. They get burned up. They just sped up the process of going back to the dust. Because you're gonna turn to dust. So it's crazy. You know.
It's really more so a cheaper option, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like funeral home,
It's still about $6,000.
Nah, it's way cheaper than that.
Well, if you want to have a funeral.
Yeah, but it's even cheaper than
I think it's about
cremation.
1,000.
Yeah, about 1,000.
Oh,
I see it's a funeral home about. It's crazy. You said it's a funeral home down there. Yeah, that was running like little sales. I was like, what? The funeral home business? Yeah, the funeral home business. They advertising. They prices now, like like trying to get.
You don't even know if they really burning whoever.
Oh, you don't know. You done heard about them funeral home that they did that. They been keeping bodies. Yeah. They done went and found them folk. They done kept their body.
Yep.
You don't know what they doing.
You don't know what they doing, bro.
Things like that.
Yeah, you don't know what they doing, bro. It's crazy.
Deja
Found
vu.
your money? Found it?
Hello?
Go ahead.
I have a
sis.
question.
Question? Okay.
Yes. So it's kind of like a two-part question.
Okay. Okay, our sis got a question. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like I was asking you in there about the men, they said y'all aren't supposed to shave the sides of your head. Leviticus 19.
You funny, man.
Okay. So.
Leviticus 19:27.
And what's the other half of your question?
Basically, I'm asking, is that something that we still have to follow, or like, what do you guys think about that? Or
That's a good question, man.
not
I
really what
never
you
been
think,
asked
but
that
what do
question
you know?
either.
What do you know about it?
What do I know about it? Well, let's go read it real quick. Let's go read it. Leviticus chapter 19 and 27. All right,
I
bro.
don't
Peace
know
to
what
you,
happened
bro.
to it.
Bless in Jesus' name, bro. You too, bro. For sure.
Y'all drive safe, man.
All right, Nate. Good to see you, bro. I'm gonna call you about that grass later.
What's the question again?
So Leviticus 19, should we cut our sides
Shaving your head.
and your corners of your beard?
What about it?
Should we still be keeping that today?
Yeah.
Let's go read it though. Leviticus 19.
Because that's not talking about you doing that.
It's talking about cutting the ends of your beard, I think. Shaving your beard completely off, isn't it? Shaving your beard. I think it's talking about shaving your beard completely off. When I really look into Leviticus 19 and 27, it looked like it's more talking about the hair on your forehead. I don't know. Okay.
Forehead.
Look, I'm just saying, like when I really look into it, because how it's worded is it's worded like it sounds like. Let's just read it. Let's read it.
Yeah.
19 and 27.
27.
Yeah.
Ye shall not round the corners of your beards, neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Where you at?
Ye shall 27. 19 and 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your head.
Your head. Round the corners of your head. So what is that? Rounding the corners of your head. I don't think it's referring to what we do today as far as the edge. Well, like, thou shalt not get an edge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's got to be. Yeah, like, yeah, a taper. Well, wait. Okay, hold on a second. Let's finish reading. It says, thou shalt what now?
It says, ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard.
So marring the corners of your beard is basically shaving it all the way off. Okay, that's got that part through. That's cutting the ends, just cutting your beard off. You can't. It's saying corners, but you know, when we hear corners, you thinking the side the corners here, like, you know what I'm saying? You thinking the corners. No. We talking about the beard right now. The second half. Let's get the beard out of there first. All right, because the second half of the question says, second half of the scripture says, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Right. That's the second half of the scripture. So we know we don't cut our beards. Like, you don't, if you can grow one. Everybody can't grow one. But if you growing one, then this apply to you. Okay? You can shape it up, but not mar the corners, meaning that this means cut your beard off, basically. He just ain't writing and say you shouldn't cut your beard off. But that's what that means. Hold on.
If you can grow your beard,
It's my son.
It's
my son.
Okay.
Hold on.
If you can grow your beard, you should grow your beard. When you look at rounding the corner, first of all, like let's just think about why the Lord is setting out these commandments anyhow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that's something that we should consider first, because look at what he said in verse 28. Read 28, bro.
You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
So, you know, the Lord, we could read in other places, was getting the children of Israel away from being like the Egyptians.
Nations, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, when you go back and you look at rounding the corners of your head, like they was actually cutting little circles. And I don't know if you ever seen it before, where they like actually cutting patterns out, and it's like a circle. He ain't talking about a tape line, like, you know, edging your head up. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about you not following after the customs of these other nations.
Praise the Lord.
So, like, when we getting the tape up, who we following? Well, like, when you look at the way, you know, when you look at certain deities and different gods that the Egyptians was worshiping, you could pull it up. Like, you got monks. You got monks that do it today. They what they do is they shave it all off and they keep a long ponytail. Right, that's what they was doing it for. Right. 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 Correct. They did it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Is your mic on?
Hello?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, you was about to say something. You were saying they was doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, they were doing those things for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first part of my question was, as far as rounding the corners of your head, I wanted to know exactly what that meant.
Right.
Because you said is on the top of your head. They did a circle, but that's not the corner. So what exactly does that mean?
You got corner right here, corner right here, and then I think, it's a corner right here behind going down your neck. So you got like, this would be a corner right here, this would be a corner, and if I'm not mistaken, behind your neck will be a corner. I could be wrong about that part, but I do know that this is a corner, that's a corner also. So
okay. So you can still, like, let's say if you were to cut some parts of those corners of your head, if you're not doing it for the wrong reasons, would that be okay?
Yeah, that'll be okay. Cause you got some people who have fallout, like mine. You know what I mean? I don't go bald. I just get a real low, shadow fade. So you got some people who begin to lose their hair. Like them cutting it all the way off, they not doing it, in this sense of doing it towards a God.
Okay.
Because that's really, when we look at Leviticus 19, when we look at Leviticus, I want to say 20,
Leviticus 21.
21, like the Lord was talking to the priest in Leviticus 19, and then Leviticus 21, he was talking to the nations. So the same laws he gave the priests, he was giving to the nations as well. But he was doing it. Look at what is it at? I think it's in Deuteronomy. We're going to read something right quick. Go to Exodus 14. I think this might be what I'm looking for. 14 and 13.
That what you looking for?
Salvation is for the Egyptians whom you have seen, that ye shall see them. Nah, that ain't what I'm looking for. Hold on. Don't be like. We was just it's in Leviticus 18. My bad. We was reading 19. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This is it. Look at Leviticus 18. Leviticus 18 and start at verse 1.
18.
Yep.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God.
Yep.
After the doings of the land of Egypt,
Yep.
wherein you dwelt.
Now look at what he said. He said, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall what?
Shall you not do?
You see that? Because the Lord was trying to get us away from following after the customs of the Egyptians. Because you got to keep in mind is that Israel was in captivity into the Egyptians, so we started picking up some of their customs. So now God is bringing Israel out of Egypt, bringing them into the wilderness, and now he's establishing a law. So he said what in verse 2, he says, at the end of verse 2, speaking to the children of Israel and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. Read 3 again, bro. I'm sorry.
After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein you dwelt, shall you not do.
Yep.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan,
you see that after the land of Canaan,
whither I bring you, shall you not do.
What else?
Neither shall you walk in their ordinances.
You see that? Because this is what the Lord is establishing in Leviticus 19. Leviticus 21.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why he gave them the commandments in Exodus 19. Brought them out of Egypt into the wilderness. Now he's setting up a law. Even though Abraham then was dealing with the commandments, but I'm talking about as a nation. So when the nation came out of Egypt, the Lord established this. So he's saying in the end of verse 3, he says, and neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Because that's what they was doing. They was cutting in their flesh to the dead. You know what I mean? Like they was making markers on their bodies for the dead. Like if you look at some of the Aztecs.
Yeah, it was for mourning.
Yeah.
Like grief and mourning.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you look at some of the Aztecs, you look at some of how, some of the Egyptians, some of the Africans, other nations in Africa, how they would mourn to the dead, or better yet, how they would worship the dead. They was cutting in their flesh. They was beating on them, covering themselves, drenching themselves in blood. So, the Lord is telling them, ye shall not walk in their ordinances. What it say in verse 4?
You should do my judgments.
You see that? Now the Lord is giving them, Leviticus 19, my judgments. Don't cut in your flesh for the dead, nor print anything on your body, because he covered both ends. Some people like, oh, well, I ain't cutting my flesh for the dead. Well, the Lord said, don't mark up your body either. He covered it all. You know what I mean? Then he said, hey, don't mar the corners of your beards, because that's our customs.
Right.
You look at the Egyptians, they got that smooth face, right? That smooth face, you know what I mean? Like when you look at what they did with Joseph, they brought Joseph up out of the prison, and they cleaned him up under the Egyptians' customs. Clean Joseph up how they look.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the Lord is getting us away from that. That's what he's doing. So he said in verse 4, it says what? Ye shall do my judgments. What else?
And keep mine ordinances to walk therein.
Go ahead.
I am the Lord your God.
Go ahead.
You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
So, we just looking at, sis, in Leviticus 19, Leviticus 21, the reason behind why they was doing these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that brings me to the second part of my question.
Yes, ma'am.
As far as the tattoos,
right?
They were doing it for the wrong reasons. The dead and worshiping, different things. But it also says don't print any marks on you, right?
Exactly.
So I also believe in Isaiah. It says something about they had on the palms of their hands, like, I belong to the Lord.
Isaiah what? I'll Google it. That's what it says? It says on the palms of their hands, it says, I belong to the Lord?
Yes.
Let me try to Google that.
And also, Jesus had a marking on his thigh. Yeah.
Got you.
Isaiah 49:16.
Isaiah 49:16. Mm-hmm. You say Isaiah what?
49:16.
All right. And just like, what the brother was covering today in the lesson, I think he went to
speech.
Yeah, I think he went to some places where he was talking about like with Satan, how it says in Revelations 2, you're gonna be locked up for 10 days.
That's right.
He went somewhere else and showed how the Lord was like in Numbers about how the Lord was, y'all been wicked for like 10 days.
Yeah.
He's not figuratively, speaking as like, 10 days. So even when you look at, before we jump there, let's read your verse first, and then we're gonna go to Revelation 19. So you say Isaiah 49?
I think this may be it, 16. 49:16. This is what came up when I typed it in, but this makes sense to why.
Isaiah 49:16?
Yes, sir. Want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Mm-hmm. Thy walls are continually before me.
Yep, so start up at verse 10 now.
They shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor sun smite them.
Go ahead.
For he that hath mercy on them shall lead them. Even by the springs of water shall he guide them.
Go ahead.
And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted. Mm-hmm. Behold, these shall come from far, and lo, these from the north and from the west, and these from the land of Simeon.
So we're talking about the gathering of the people.
Right.
That's what the Lord is talking about. Go ahead.
Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains. For the Lord have comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted.
So he's going to have mercy upon his afflicted. 14.
But Zion said, the Lord have forsaken me, and my Lord have forgotten me.
You see, so Zion, Israel, man, the Lord don't forget about us.
Right.
What it say in verse 15 now?
Can a woman forget her suckling child?
A woman can't forget her suckling child. Like the Lord is likening it to how like the Lord ain't forgetting Zion.
Right.
Because just like a woman ain't going to forget her baby that she been breastfeeding. Mama been breastfeeding you when you was a baby for all this time, and now she just forgot about you. That ain't happening. Nah. So, that's the same, example that the Lord is showing as to what's going to occur with Israel. He ain't going to forget them. Keep reading, bro.
Can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb?
Nope.
Yeah, they may forget, yet will I not forget
You
thee.
see that? The Lord ain't going to forget thee. Now what it say in verse 16?
Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands.
Yep.
Thy walls are continually before me.
We just talking about the Lord.
Right.
This is the Lord, and he ain't talking about he got tattoos or images on the palm of his hand. He just talking about far as in what we just read in 15, right? He ain't gonna forget. Just like I got, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. It's like the Lord ain't gonna forget. It's like you are always before the Lord. You know. You might. It might get washed off if it ain't tattooed. But go ahead. You gotta talk into the mic too.
He turned it off.
Yeah. On your head.
Like if something was tattooed, literally tattooed inside your hands, you wouldn't forget it. It'd be hard. It'd be hard for you to forget that this is written inside your hands,
Go to
right?
Proverbs.
Just like the Lord is Israel. Like Israel is like, I never forget Israel. It's like they tattooed in the palms of my hands.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's not literal. It's saying, hey, Israel is Israel. That's like they like tattooed on me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what he's saying.
And that's why he said with the example of
Can a woman
forget her baby that she been breastfeeding?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna forget you because it's already written, graved on the palms of my hand. But look at this Proverbs 7 though. Proverbs chapter 7. And pick it up at verse 1.
My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee.
Yep.
Keep my commandments and live.
Yep.
And my law as the apple of thine eye.
You see that? The law as the apple of thy eye. You know what I mean? It's almost like what the Lord is saying in that Isaiah 45. It's like you keeping the law right here within your mind, but it ain't as if like, the apple of your eye, figurative. No, he just talking about keeping it right here within your mind.
That's right.
But keep going though. What else it says?
Verse 3.
Yep.
Bind them upon thy fingers.
Yep.
Write them upon the table of thy heart.
You see that? Write the commandments upon the table of thy mind. That's what he getting at. Keep reading.
Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister.
Yep.
And call understanding thy kinswoman.
You see that? So, we can't sit up and be like, hey, man, wisdom, my kinfolk. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, what's up, wisdom? What up, cuz? You ain't really getting at it like that. You just talking about how close in wisdom you are supposed to be.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's just like kinfolk. But really, we talking about within your mind. You know what I mean? Like, this is how wisdom is supposed to be unto you. Like what it says, thou art my sister and call understanding thy kinswoman. Verse 5.
That they may
That's
keep.
it on that. So we just looking at Isaiah 45. The Lord ain't being figurative with, something really written in the palms of his. He just talking about how he ain't going to forget. Just like a woman ain't going to forget her baby that she been breastfeeding, I ain't forgetting y'all. Go to Revelations 19 now. You have something you want to add?
Nah, you got it, bro.
Go to Revelations 19. And you got to keep also in mind this Revelations 19 is a vision. You know what I mean? It's a vision that's going to come to pass. So, when you see a lot of these visions within the Bible, they not figurative, because we've heard this before where, they come here and read this, what was written on his thigh, and people will be like, well, the Lord got a tattoo on his thigh. Like, nah, that ain't what he getting at. You know what I mean? But let's read it though. Revelations 19, and I'm not saying that's what you're saying. I'm saying this is statements that has been presented to us. So let's read it though. Revelations 19 and start at verse 11. Go ahead.
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Yep.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Go ahead.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
Yep.
And on his head were many crowns.
Many crowns.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Because he don't took down all these different kingdoms. Keep reading though.
And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself.
Go ahead.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Go ahead.
And his name is called the Word of God.
We're talking about Jesus according to John chapter 1 and 1. But 14, read that for me, bro.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean.
Keep reading.
And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of Almighty God.
Now this is what we came here for, verse 16.
And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
That's just that many crowns.
Right.
That's all that's really representing. It ain't nothing that's really written on his vesture. It's just that, hey, he got many crowns upon his head. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. You know, we not, but keep reading though, 17.
And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God.
Now keep in mind, right, the same word of God or Jesus is the same one who gave Leviticus 19 and Leviticus 21 to Moses and the nation of Israel. Do you think he's going to come in Revelations 19 and do something different? You know what I mean? Like, he already established it, not to follow after the Egyptians.
Right.
Now he's going to come along and he's going to do what he said not to follow. You know what I mean? Like, that's just something, you know, that's almost like a process of eliminating, you know, when we come into, when we're looking at the word of God. We're looking at like, okay, I understand he God manifested in the flesh. You know, is he doing something any different? Because if he did, when you go and read the Gospels, he wouldn't have got circumcised on the 8th day.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't have, like, nah, we ain't got to do that because I'm God.
Right.
Manifested in the flesh.
Right.
Or better yet, like, he would have had his mom not to even go, you know, to the temple because she had to do a purification period. Right. He would have been like, nah, we ain't doing that. Like, nah, he actually was following the law. So when we look at this, we just looking at a vision, and we really not looking at nothing literally written on his thigh and on his vesture. We talking about he's now King of Kings and Lord of Lords, because he don't took down many nations, and on his head he has many crowns. So,
can I add something?
Sure.
And really, when you look at like English, sis, it's a hyperbole. You know, we learned about that in school. A hyperbole is when you use an exaggerated metaphor to really establish a point. And that's what God is using throughout the Bible. Let me show an example. Matthew chapter 5.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 30. Because right here, verse 29, the Lord is just telling you how important it is to get rid of sin. I'm just letting the cat out the bag. When we read this right here, God is just telling you how important that whatever is causing you to sin or offend him, you need to cut it off. He's not telling us to literally go get a knife and remove our left hand or our right hand or our left eye or our right eye. It's just an hyperbole. He's just really getting us to really understand the seriousness of it by exaggerated hyperbole. Matthew 5 and verse 29, bro. When you get it, go ahead.
And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out.
And do what?
And cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
So in summary, that's the point he's making. Hey, I'd rather you get into the kingdom, you know, with a part of your body off than your whole body be cast into hell. Correct. But he's not telling us to go pluck out your eye, because in that case, hey, things that we might be dealing with, a lot of us need to go pluck out our eyes. You know, a lot of us be cutting off our hands, you know, because there may be some things that we struggling with, but God is just, he's honing in on the point, boy, that you don't want your whole body to get thrown into hell. So whatever it takes for you to stop stealing, you need to go do that. Verse 30.
And if thy right hand offend thee,
what to do?
Cut it off. And cast it from thee.
Whatever the sin is, whatever the issue, whatever your temptation is, hey, you need to cut it off and get far, far away from it. Don't put yourself in that bad situation. Why not, though, bro?
For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish.
Then what?
And not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
So he's just letting us know the seriousness of getting rid of sin, but he's using a metaphor or hyperbole. So in that Revelation 19, the Lord is just letting you know, hey boy, hey, this is what he looked like. He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Like, he exaggerating that point. Like, hey, it's like you got, I already know him he that guy
Yep.
all over. You know, that's all that was.
Go look at another example. Go to Genesis real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Another example. Genesis 6.
Cause I couldn't get away from that right eye plucking out. I think I thought that for a long time with that right eye. I was like, oh, like
Not 6 but 4. Go ahead.
I really got to like cut up, you know, until I think y'all brothers wrote that down.
And in that same sense, that's like when Jesus said, they said, hey man, Jesus said, eat my, John 6. He said, eat my flesh and drink my blood.
Right.
You know, he wasn't. Now they got spooked on that because they like some of them turned away from following the Lord.
Yeah.
Because they really thought he was talking about cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
You know, but then when you read verse 63, it tells you, the flesh profit nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. You know what I mean? So, to Cam's point, look at this Genesis chapter 4. Genesis chapter 4, pertaining to Cain. Genesis 4.
Yeah, that's good.
And we ain't going to read all. We're going to do a little hopping around. You can start at verse 1 and then we'll jump. Go ahead, bro.
And Adam knew Eve, his wife,
Yep.
and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord.
Go ahead.
And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Keep going.
And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
Go ahead.
And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof.
Go ahead.
And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
So the Lord had respect. Judah, go over there with that sucker. Go and sit down at the table. Go sit at the table with it. Sit at the table. Oh, whatever it is.
I think
Go
he
ahead.
want some of that cake. Verse 5.
Yep.
But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
No respect to Cain's offering. Go ahead.
And Cain was very wroth, and
What
his
else?
countenance fell.
Keep reading.
And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth?
Why are you mad?
And why is thy countenance fallen?
Why are you looking sad? Go ahead.
If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
You're gonna be accepted if you do well. Keep reading.
And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
Sin at the door. Verse 8.
And unto you want me to finish that 7? And
Yeah,
unto
yeah,
thee
yeah.
shall be his desire,
Yep.
and thou shalt rule over him.
Talking about sin. What is in verse 8 now?
And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field
That what?
that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him.
So Cain killed Abel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now read verse 9.
And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother?
Now we talking about the Lord, right? The Lord know where Abel is, but he stepping in Cain like, hey man, where your brother? What Cain said?
And he said, I know not.
Yep.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Because, Cain knew something was wrong about killing. He had to have known it because if something was right about killing, he would have been like, oh, he over there.
I killed him.
You know what I mean? I killed him. But he knew something was wrong about killing. This is why I say going back to Leviticus 19 and 21, individuals knew the law.
CJ.
Oh, yeah.
Individuals knew the
Up
law, but when the children of Israel came out of Egypt, the Lord introduced the commandments to them as a whole, right? So even right here we see is that it says, am I my brother's keeper? What he say in verse 10?
And he said, What hast thou done?
Now this is what we came in for, verse 10. Go ahead.
The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the
So
ground.
we not talking about no
literally.
blood,
Right.
literally crying to the Lord.
Yeah.
We talking about the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah. And then what is the blood crying out going to do for him? Nah, he just really like, dude, I see the blood over there.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, you talking about am I my brother's keeper? Dude, I know you killed him. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the Lord is getting at right here. So, when you read certain areas within the Bible, it's always good to go sometimes start at the first verse.
Yeah.
And read it through so you can gain the context of what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? And just instead of just grabbing that one verse, because if you grab that one verse,
You be lost.
it'll throw you off.
You be lost.
And that's why you notice when we in Q&A, sometimes we'll be like, hey man, pick it up a little higher. You know what I mean? Or go here, or go, just so we can read into it. So we can read into it and we can understand what we're reading. So, So, to Cam's point, he used one of them terms. I couldn't even. What's that term you used again?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Hyperbole.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Extreme exaggeration. You just trying to drive a point.
Yeah. So that's that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This would be another example of that. So,
We showed that Jesus said, if something offends you, cut your hand off. He wasn't literally telling you cut your hand or pluck your eye.
No, not
get rid of.
Not well. He said how serious it is. How serious it is. Yeah. Let you know how serious it is. Cut your eye, cut your arm off if you're gonna cause you to sin.
Right.
I got you. You don't mean take a saw and say.
You good?
I'm good, thank you.
Praise the Lord. And to your comment, Brother Nate, about the beard, you is not finna get no Muslim to cut his beard off for a job. So, and I'm talking about the severeness of it with them, so why shouldn't we take it severe?
With God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you can grow one, yeah.
Exactly, because a Muslim, he working in wherever, I can assure you, he is not cutting off his beard for a job. He ain't trimming it, he ain't doing any of that. Either you gonna hire me or you not. So it's kind of like, yeah, I know we kind of look at, the times we in, but it's really about what you're doing for the Lord.
Are you saying we should take it as serious as them or not?
We should.
Oh,
Yeah, heck yeah.
They serving the moon god.
And they serving the moon god, right. They ain't even serving God for real. And they following that God.
They taking it to that
a false
degree.
God. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We serving the true and living God.
Yeah.
We should take it to that degree as well.
Exactly.
With Judah.
So I mean, yeah, I'm not sitting there throwing somebody in the lake of fire and be like, oh boy, you going to hell for cutting your beard.
Right.
But if we could see within 19 and 21 that the Lord said not to mar, just do that. I mean, if you want to trim it, I guess if that's what you want to call it.
I'm glad I'm not a man.
Huh?
I don't got to worry about it. I'm glad I'm not a man.
Yeah, you right.
You good.
You right. But when you say that employment purposes, I ain't even finna.
For a job?
Who
do what for a job?
Yeah.
What he's
Brother
saying?
Nate.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Oh, he said she is right though. Oh, well, she was talking about the cremation thing. He was talking about the cremation thing. But then he commented about
we can trim
the beard, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, man, you can do as you please. I know Jakes who cut it all the way off.
But we can tape it off. Right?
As long as you're able to distinguish that you a man.
Cut it off.
Period.
No, we
we ain't walking around with smooth faces like that.
Right. So that's it.
Yeah, I can see if you can grow a beard,
grow it.
You can read in the scriptures to grow it. If you're a Hebrew, if you an Israelite by blood, then you need to have one of these. Period.
Right.
Also, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, because that's what our job is. Like you were saying, that's our culture. That's culture. For us,
religion.
It really is, though. This book is our culture and our life.
Yeah,
Israelite. This is our history. So this is what we used to do. This is what This is how it goes. This is how it goes.
I did it. I ain't gonna job. I did it years ago.
Yeah,
we all done it.
I did it.
Who ain't
when I
done
went
it?
to Atlanta, Nate was like, "What would you do? What we all in Atlanta trying to get a beard? Like you can't."
Oh yeah,
I did it. Fire department.
I cut it.
You know what I mean? And I ain't even get a job. I worked with them for.
See what I'm saying?
I worked with them for about 6 months, and they ended up firing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I did it.
Look,
I would be bucking because I would start growing it back, and they'll be like, Johnson, you need to go to the bathroom. We got clippers back there. So I used to always come with little fuzzes. You know what I mean? Not long, but little
just
fuzzes.
Little tiny,
they want you to be
like 5 hour shadow.
Yeah.
They want you to be 5 o'clock shadow.
Face, clean cut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, eventually they fired me.
Military too.
Yep. So I'm
Q&A.
but that's it. Anybody else? Oh, you got another question? There you go.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. According to Galatians 2:16, for by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. What does that mean?
Exactly what it means. Exactly what it says.
Well, what does that mean?
Like,
Let's read into it. How about that?
Jesus out the bad. Jesus is your justification. We're going to go and read it in Romans, but we'll read this right quick.
Where were you at?
Galatians 2. Galatians 2 and what?
16.
Man, grow that thing, Nate. You do it because it end up being in your mouth. Man.
You can edge
grow
it up.
grow that thing, man. Let that thing be like Aaron all
So
the way
what
down.
do you do with yours?
Hmm?
You just trim it?
Mine stopped growing. I was
Okay,
mad.
mine's okay. Yeah.
I was mad. I don't know why it stopped growing.
But you do line it up.
Yeah, mine
On the
don't
side,
grow.
Yeah, line it up.
I
But
don't
you
touch
just
this.
you don't touch that at all.
No.
Okay.
My beard, we was looking at pictures last night.
Yeah,
We was
mine
looking at
was a
pictures
little
last night
longer,
where
too.
my beard used to be down there.
Mine don't do that. Mine never did that.
Yeah, it used to be like
But I
down there. We was looking at pictures like that last night, and I cut it after the fire department.
Yeah, it was
It ain't-
over. The
it
Lord
ain't
ain't
never grow
the
back
Lord ain't
right.
let it grow back. The Lord ain't let it grow back. The Lord say,
It
nah.
ain't never grow
Nah.
back long no more, bro.
I'm gonna let you get one, but nah.
Right. It ain't never. It been this
Dang,
length.
that's
That's
Bruh, I
funny.
don't had this for some years,
but see,
That's
I be
funny.
Like,
and this the longest it
like
don't
I
got.
be
That's funny,
I
man.
need to start letting the barber do that. Why I ain't know that?
Yeah, they let it grow. They let it.
That's funny,
He
Right.
be
man.
clipping like when I went yesterday. He, clip,
And I know
bang.
Nate be like, nah, don't do that. I seen him in the barber seat. Nah, don't do all that.
Do
Just
that, just line
just
it
line-
up.
just
Okay.
line it up. Don't do no clipping. Don't. I tell him, well, I cut my own hair.
Yeah, but yeah, dang.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dealing with one right now. Galatians 2 and 16. Sis want to know, what does it mean when it says that we are not justified by the works of the law?
so let's start. Start at Start at 10. Hold on.
Verse.
Only they would. Only.
The Lord, he said, I mean that.
But when Peter was come,
That's crazy.
start at verse 1. Then
Yeah,
we'll
I was
jump.
about to say, yeah, right there, because that way it really going to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Start at verse 1.
Galatians 2 and verse 1. Then 14 years after I went up again to Jerusalem with Barnabas and took Titus with me also.
Now, Paul is the writer of this letter now.
Right.
All right, so Paul is going to kind of give you a timeline on, what he was doing.
Hold on. Let me handle this real
Okay.
quick, bro. I'm sorry.
Timeline, wait, you that. A timeline or, the ministry.
Where that sticky?
As far as in what
What
was
sticky?
going about, right? So he says 14 years I went up
Where
again
you at?
to Jerusalem. Galatians 2 and 1.
Oh, 2.
I'm on verse 2 now.
2.
Yeah, read 2 and 2 now.
Okay.
So he said, I went up to Jerusalem and I took Titus with me and Barnabas. Go ahead.
And when I went up, when I went up by revelation and communicated unto them that gospel which I preached among the Gentiles, but privately to them which are of reputation, lest by any means I should run or had run in vain.
So look at what he said. He said privately preaching to the Gentiles, but then he said to them which were of reputation. He talking about Israel. Those that of reputation. He said, but to the Gentiles, right? Privately, he talking about preaching the gospel. All right, but keep going though.
It
Verse
says,
3.
but
And I'm
neither,
sorry, that reputation, it could be he talking about Cornelius. You know what I mean? Privately, of those of reputation. Cornelius was a man of reputation, but that's going into something else. But your question is in verse 16. But keep going to verse 3.
but neither Titus, who was with me, being a Greek, was compelled to be circumcised.
Yep. So Titus a Greek. Go ahead.
And that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privately to swear out our liberty, which we have in Jesus Christ, that they might bring us into bondage.
Now the bondage we talking about is bringing up under the law. You know what I mean? We're going to go back and read some in Acts. I think, Acts 15? we're going to go back and read some in Acts, talking about circumcision, right? Putting the Gentiles up under bondage. Because that is bondage if you just holding on to the law, because at the end of breaking the law was death. So keep reading, verse 5.
To whom we gave place by subjection. No, not for an hour, that the truth of the gospel might continue with you.
Skip down to verse 8 and read that.
It says, for he that wrought effectually in Peter to the apostleship of the circumcision.
Yep, you see that other circumcision. Go ahead.
The same was mightily in me toward the Gentiles.
So the same was mighty in me towards the Gentiles. He that brought to me circumcision was mighty in me toward the Gentiles. Right? Verse 9.
And when James, Cephas, and John, who seemed to be pillars, perceived the grace that was given unto me, they gave to me and Barnabas the right hands of fellowship.
The right hands of fellowship. What else?
That we should go into the heathen, and they unto the circumcision.
So Peter went
they split up.
Yeah, Peter went into the circumcision, talking about Israel, and Paul and Barnabas went to the heathen, talking about Gentiles and other nations. Verse 10.
It says, only they would that we should remember the poor.
Yep.
The same which I also was forward to do.
Go ahead. 11.
It says 11. But when Peter was come to Antioch.
Hey, skip down to verse 13. I'm sorry, 12. Go ahead.
For before that certain came from James.
Yep.
And he did eat with the Gentiles.
He ate with the Gentiles.
But when they come in, he withdrew and separated himself.
Because he got from around. And when the Israelites came in, man, they dipped.
They got up from sitting around the white folk. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
True.
I ain't gonna be caught evil. They were scared.
Yeah.
All right. So he says, fear them which were the circumcision. 13.
It says, and the other Jews dissembled likewise with him.
Yep. So they got goes too. Go ahead.
And I so much that Barnabas also was carried away with their dissimulation.
So they all separated themselves from the Gentiles when Israel came amongst them. They didn't want to be seen with the other nation. All right. Keep reading 14.
But when I saw that they walked not uprightly according to the truth of the gospel, I said unto Peter before them all, if thou being a Jew liveth after the manner of the Gentiles, and not as do the Jews, why compellest thou the Gentiles to live as the Jews?
So
to do as the Jews.
You being an Israelite, you being just like the other nations.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why are you trying to get the other nations to act like the Israelites?
Well, you acting like them. You acting
like them.
Right.
In other words, being a hypocrite. Right?
Yeah, a hypocrite.
You know, how you going to be a hypocrite in so many other words? Keep reading though. Verse 15.
It says, we who are Jews by nature and not sinners of the Gentiles.
Yeah, go ahead.
Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law.
Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but what?
But by the faith of Jesus Christ.
By the faith of Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Even we have believed in Jesus Christ.
That what?
That we might be justified by the faith of Jesus Christ.
And what else?
Not by the works of the law.
For what?
For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Go to Romans real quick.
The law can't save you.
Now, Paul isn't saying we don't have to keep the law. He's just explaining it in that manner. It's because we trying to bring in other nations up under the same commonwealth. So we can't preach to them. Better yet, go to Galatians chapter 3. Read, start at 3. Galatians 3 and verse 1.
What about that verse 21?
Oh, foolish Galatians.
Hold on. What'd you say now?
Oh. What about that 21? Because he cleared it up pretty much right there in that 21 too.
Let's just keep reading.
Yeah, we can read it, yeah.
Let's just keep reading.
Yeah, just keep reading. Go ahead.
Let's keep reading. It says, no flesh. So, I'm going to read into oh, you want to 18?
No, you stopped at 16, didn't you?
I stopped at 16.
You can start at 17.
All right, so I'm going to read the end of 16, though. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Go ahead.
But I'm sorry, 17. It says, but if we seek to be justified by Christ, we ourselves also found sinners.
Yep.
Is therefore Christ the minister of sin?
What?
God forbid.
18.
For if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor.
19.
It says, for I though the law am dead to the law,
Am dead to the law. Go ahead.
that I might
live.
live,
19, go
that
ahead.
I might live unto God. 20. I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live.
Yep.
Yet not I,
But what?
but Christ liveth in me.
So Christ liveth in me, talking about the old man. Keep going though.
And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith of the Son of God,
Who what?
who loved me
And did what?
and gave himself for me.
21.
I do not frustrate the grace of God.
Go ahead.
For if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is in vain.
It's dead in vain. Is it dead in vain?
I'm sorry, dead in vain.
Now go to Romans.
My bad.
Romans chapter 5.
So you need Jesus then.
You need Jesus.
Oh, okay, that's what justify you. Okay.
Right.
Where you at, bro?
Romans chapter 5.
Okay. Romans.
Romans chapter 5.
5 and what's that?
Stick it. Where's your grace?
Where you at? 8, 9?
She got it.
She got
Tiana got it.
8, 9, 10? Where you at?
Romans chapter 5. Start at on Romans 6.
Turn around.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Romans 6 and
next?
verse 1.
It says, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Go ahead.
God forbid.
You know what? I'm sorry. Start at Romans 5 and go up a little bit.
Where you at?
Romans 5 and pick it up at verse 6.
Okay.
Start at 1.
All
I'm
right,
sorry,
cool.
5 and 1.
All right. Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ.
So
That's
you-
the answer right there.
So we talking about Christ is your justification.
Exactly. That's it.
You know, not to say that we not keeping
That's
the
it.
law.
We established
It's just
the law.
that, you know, yeah, we established the law,
Right.
but the law is holy, just, and good. But, you know, Paul is preaching to the Gentiles, and the reason why we read all of that, Galatians chapter 2, is to show what was going about when Paul was coming to the Gentiles. You had those that was of the circumcision would come behind Paul and try to undo everything.
Yep.
So that's why, you know, they tried to put the bondage of yoke about their necks, which is keeping the law. So that's why Paul was saying, you know, the law don't justify.
Right.
For Christ is your justification.
Right.
So now, and definitely want to make sure you go and read the book of Acts when you when you kind of trying to figure out these epistles. You know what I mean? Which are the letters of Paul. Because when you read the book of Acts, you know, it'll kind of give you, you know, timeline and understanding on what was going about in these epistles. So in verse 1 in Romans 5 and 1, it says, therefore being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. Now we got peace with the Father through Christ.
Mm-hmm.
His blood being shed. But keep reading verse 2.
By whom also we have access to access by faith unto his grace,
Yep.
wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of glory of God.
Now skip down to verse 8 and read 9. 8 and 9. Go
It
ahead.
says, but God commanded his love toward us,
Yep.
in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for
Now
us.
look at what verse 9 read. Go ahead.
Much more then, being now justified by his blood.
You see that? This is what we justified by.
Right.
Right? We what?
We shall be saved from the wrath through him.
Now look at what Paul had to do to cover this, right? He didn't want to leave no loose ends because, you know, somebody read this, they'll be like, oh, we saved. We're under the blood of Christ. Skip down to now, verse 6, chapter 6,
Now,
and read verse 1.
Okay. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Go ahead.
God forbid.
Now what?
God forbid, how shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
So, you know, we talking about Christ being your justification. The same, that's what he was saying to the Galatians over there in Galatians chapter 2. The law, not your works. Because if that was the case, Christ would be in vain. There would have been no need for him to have come and died because of our righteousness. But since our righteousness landed us in captivity, therefore we needed something far greater than just keeping of the law. We needed some blood to be shed, and the blood that was shed is Christ, and that is your justification. So, and we read this Romans 6:1 to just show that, Paul ain't saying we ain't got to keep the law.
No.
He's just letting you know is you need both faith and works.
There you go.
Right.
So that's all I got up there. Y'all got
and faith and works equals faith.
Right.
Because without faith, what you ain't got, you ain't got nothing.
And then you can always remember, sis, that Jesus said in John 14:15 that, hey, if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's right.
And also he referred you back, and in Ecclesiastes, Solomon wrote that, hey, he said the whole conclusion of the whole matter is
Serve
to fear God and
keep
keep his commandments.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we know that the prophets can't come and overrule what Jesus said.
No.
We know that. We know that as the basis. So it's just that we got to,
And they ain't saying nothing different than Jesus
no, they ain't
said.
saying nothing different.
They ain't saying nothing different.
Any more questions? It's the online. We ain't got none. Micah, that thing broke. Don't plug it in out, man. It's broke. It's going to make a lot of noise. Won't you come sit up here so that the AC can blow down on you? I thought Sanel said he got a lot of questions. Oh, tell him we waiting for him with Q&A.
Oh, they must be they ain't on the feed.
I don't know.
Oh, he's typing this one quick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unless y'all had questions. You said maybe next week? Okay.
Uh-oh. That is scary.
Yeah. You just don't need to be running around playing with cars. It's distracting.
So what do we come with the conclusion? I had walked away, but the conclusion of cutting our hair or whatever like that and the beards and stuff. What we come up with that? I mean, what's the Bible saying? We could, if you basically from my understanding, if you grow a beard, wear a beard. That's what my understanding. Like, I mean, as far as the rounding the corners of your head.
Those was customs of the other nations.
Yep.
The Egyptians was doing all that. It was a sign of mourning and grief. The Lord basically was just telling us in the law, hey,
Don't do what they doing.
You need to be
Okay.
separate.
Don't be rounding the corners of your head like they doing over there.
Don't print up your body.
I ain't
for
tell you to
tattoo.
do all that and tattooing and all that. I got you. Okay.
I mean,
That's what we read Leviticus 18.
Okay, because they was doing what they. Okay, that makes sense. That make a lot of
He
sense.
brought us out of
Because when you just read that scripture, it's like, huh?
Right.
What do you mean don't round it? What are you talking about?
brought us
They
out of
was
Egypt.
doing it. So basically, don't do it. They doing it like you can read in Jeremiah. Don't be bringing
Like the other
trees
nations.
outside from bringing trees in Jeremiah 18. Don't be bringing trees in the house, decorating it with silver and gold.
Right.
Don't be doing that. What they doing? That's okay. That's all that is. Gotcha.
Yep.
Talking about the Christmas tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
Don't bring Christmas trees in your house and
I
be
think
decking them down and stuff. Because they worshiping trees.
right.
Right.
And everywhere he had that written, he always put marks on your body too. Like, so I'm assuming
Because they was doing that.
them Egyptians were doing both of them heavy problems.
Probably
But
just
he
going
told
crazy
that
with it.
At the same time, everywhere it's written, it got that, and then it got the marking on your body. Don't print, and don't mark. So
Dang.
Egyptian really was on that, right?
They was on that. Tattooing and you know, they draw a lot of hieroglyphics and stuff on walls. They doing drawing on everything. Why not drawing on your body? They probably was drawing on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they probably doing all kind of stuff, man.
The Gentiles really heavy with that now. No, with
They done took that and with sleeves and everything.
They head to toe.
Head to toe.
When we was coming up, we used to call that.
Oh yeah. If the white person with the yeah. But nowadays, it's you got the ones that's doing it. You know. Yeah, I remember that. No. Yeah, nah, but it wasn't good. It wasn't a good term. I'll tell you that.
Y'all share. All you gotta do, CJ, is share.
Yeah, no.
You said Sardell was gonna come over here? Oh, you couldn't ask him one of his questions? Won't you? Mike, go ask Sardell what question he got for Q&A. Julius let you down.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I keep forgetting about them 5 questions. I couldn't even remember that.
It's okay.
Damn, man. I don't know, dog. Sardell could have asked me for one. Can I give him one? I don't know. Man, I don't know, man.
Huh? You got a question?
I'm spread thin.
Yeah, we trying to be entertained.
But God is first. We got. Oh.
You got the mic? Got 8 people watching, but you know that might be all of us in here watching.
What's up, everybody watching?
It might not really be 8 people. You know what I mean? So
Me, you, Julius.
yeah.
Sardell.
I ain't watching right now. I ain't watching.
Tamika.
I ain't watching.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, this question is I forgot what scripture. I think in Matthew where the woman touched the hem of Jesus' cloth.
Yeah.
And he felt the virtue go out of him.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of stem for that. So it's like
What?
Is it good for you like to shake any and everybody hand, like on a spiritual level, like?
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like
everybody want to jack you up and things, or
so
like
you feel like energy, people,
energy
come
like
off on
transference, you know what I mean, things of that nature. You know what I mean?
I don't shake everybody's hand
for germs,
for hygiene purposes. I'm about to show my son at the truck stop. They go in the bathroom and go in there, do number 2, get up, wipe, and walk right out.
Oh,
I'll be
man.
like, see, son, this is why you don't grab anything with your hands.
Nah, man.
Or any of that, but, yeah, fecal mat on the doorpost, all that. So, you know, shaking somebody's hand.
Well,
I don't.
Oh, thank you.
I
I
don't
think
see.
it ain't no problem with it.
I don't think there's nothing you can read that you can say, you know, don't shake somebody's hand.
right.
They're gonna give you bad energy or something in the Bible. Nah, you could, you know, because everything in this book, man, it's like more spiritual. Like as far as like bidding somebody Godspeed, like they don't do that now. If they talk, you know, some other doctrine, and you know, but
You got angels with you, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like you talking about, yeah,
You
that
know
don't.
what I mean? Like you got
don't-
angels with you. You know what I mean? So
Especially if
it's
you
like,
get baptized.
Exactly. So it's like, look at Job. You know what I mean? Like, look at what the devil said to the Lord pertaining to Job.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, if you remove them hedges,
Yeah.
you know, and he probably was talking about Michael.
Yeah.
You know, that was Satan was probably talking
Them
about.
angels around.
Yeah, he gotta remove Michael, bro, cause he, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, even going back to Daniel, you know what I mean. Daniel was, you know, dealing with the prince of Persia, which was the devil, or better yet, Gabriel was dealing with the prince of Persia, and Michael came and broke him free. So, you know, at your baptism, bro, you get
You receive the gift of the Holy Ghost.
You get a package deal of them.
Yeah.
You get the Holy Ghost and you get Michael.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You know what I mean? So,
it's crazy.
you know, it's kind of like when you look at on.
So what was the question though? So like
shaking hands.
Is that
Somebody with bad energy.
Bad energy.
Somebody got bad energy on them. Shaking your hand is it something?
I done heard people say some stuff like that before.
Is it something, you know, to that? Like, should you not do it, or is it?
It ain't no law against it. You can't read it in the law.
But if somebody ain't worshiping your God, you ain't wishing them Godspeed. We can read that.
You can read that.
Right.
We ain't wishing them Godspeed, but we can't read nothing about that like that though.
Right.
That might be being a little bit too deep. I would think. I would think that shaking hand thing is just a little bit too deep.
Where your mic at? Where your mic at?
Let's read that though.
Yeah. We gonna read that. Yeah. You right.
What that sound?
That's in the Gospels.
John or something. Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all drive safe.
Have a good one. Well, now.
Matthew 9.
Luke 8:46.
Yes, sir.
Luke.
I ain't lock that though.
And one account. You like that boy Luke?
It's another one.
Yeah.
Mark got one.
Yeah, Mark. You like Mark?
I like John.
I like Matthew.
You like Matthew?
Yeah, I like
Luke, the
I like how Matthew. I like how
all
Matthew
of
be
them, but
put
I
there.
like John.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of give you the coming on the Lord.
I like Matthew, man.
He prepared the way.
True.
He got, well, not John the Baptist. I'm talking about John, the book of John.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's showing you, like, John 1, the Word was with God, the Word was
Yeah.
God. You know
The
what I mean?
beginning to the end.
Yeah, First John, he's
That's
showing
true.
you God. That's just me. You know what I mean?
That's
but
real.
not to say Matthew and Mark them.
No, of course not.
Ability.
Of
I
course
just think
not.
that they all
gravitate
they
toward
all had
John.
the same lane.
Yeah.
They all
You
had
just
their
grab
own
it.
lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look at this Luke.
Oh, you at Luke?
Said Luke 8.
I'll read it.
I thought you said 40 something.
44.
Go ahead.
43. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years.
Your mic on?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years.
Wait a minute. Where we at?
Luke 8.
Oh, 8 and 43. I'm like, Luke 43. Ain't no 43. Like, what the heck is going on here?
They got that
Got
new book.
that new book. Can't read that the new book.
No. What's going on?
That BVG.
For real.
BVJ.
Oh, man. Okay. We here.
43. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which has spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any.
So she going to the doctors.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
Came behind him and touched the border of his garment,
Yep.
and immediately her issue of blood stanched.
Yeah.
And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, "Master, the multitude thronged thee and pressed thee, and says thou, Who touched
They got
me?"
scared. They got
There's a
scared.
gang of people around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, Master, we in the middle of all these people,
You gonna have who?
and you gonna ask who touched you? A lot of people been touching you. But Jesus, he felt
knew.
that virtue go out of
He
him
knew.
when she was healed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because look at what, keep reading, 45.
46.
Yeah, 46.
And Jesus said, "Somebody have touched me,
Yep.
for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me."
You see that? Because you got to understand is that Jesus came to bind the devil.
Right.
He came to give sight to the blind, be able to make the lame man walk. You know what I mean? Like he was right, and really, he was showing you what the kingdom gonna look like. Ain't none of this gonna be in the kingdom. He's showing you what the kingdom of God is gonna look like. You know what I mean? So when we looking at people touching Jesus, like he that dude.
That stuff going on. Ain't no sin.
Just touch it.
Yeah.
Just touch it. Just touch him.
You know what I mean? Like
They got hit.
Word with that one guy. He
that,
spoke the word.
let's go read that. Matthew 8.
Dang. But I'm saying he got. It must be something like How did he know?
He wanted me to read the 47.
Read it.
And when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling and falling down before him. She declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him and how she was healed immediately.
See that? She was healed.
Immediately.
You know what I mean? So we talking about Jesus. You know what I mean? Like when we talking about, you know, people that got bad spirits on them or people that got bad energy, I mean, like, bro, we in the midst of all of this.
They got like a spirit on them or something.
You know what I mean?
They come back spiritual. You know?
Yeah, we in the midst of this. Jesus said, "Hey, you in the midst of wolves."
Yeah,
you a sheep.
We sheep. Yeah.
Wolves eat sheep.
Yeah.
And he said that from a spiritual perspective.
Exactly.
Just to let you know, it's like, bro, we amongst witches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We amongst demons,
readers,
warlocks. We amongst all tarot card readers.
Yeah.
We amongst all of that.
That's right.
We don't know who we budging against, you know, at the grocery store.
That's right. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like at one of the sisters' funeral, it was somebody there who was a witch, a full-fledged witch. She was at a sister's funeral that we know of. A full-fledged witch was at her funeral. You know what I mean? But, bro, we got the power of Jesus with us.
That's why it's important to stay in this book.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's why it's important to stay in the book.
Go
that
away
stuff
from
can't
there.
come. It's nothing.
Go away from this here, boy.
You be lost.
Ooh, you be all the way out.
You know what I mean? So you know, just keeping that in mind is that look at this look at this. Yeah, go to Matthew real quick. I'm sorry, go to Mark. Mark 16. Check this out. Mark 16. Pick it up at 15. Mark 16 and 15.
You want me to read?
Yeah, you.
Okay. And he said unto them, Go ye unto all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
Every creature. Go ahead.
He that believeth and he that is baptized shall be
You
saved.
see that? You believe, you baptize, you're going to be saved, right? Covered with the blood of Christ. But what?
But he that believeth not shall be damned.
You're going to be damned. 17.
And these signs shall follow them that believe.
Look at what the signs that's going to follow those that believe. Go ahead.
All in my name shall they cast out
name.
devils. They shall speak with new tongue. It says all
in my name.
In my name shall they cast out devils.
Yep.
They shall speak with new tongues.
Now look at this 18. Go ahead.
They shall take up serpents.
And do what?
And if they drink any deadly thing, it should not hurt them.
Go ahead.
They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover.
So the Lord ain't telling you to go and drink a poisonous cocktail. but he let you know that, bro, ain't nothing going to be able to stand against you.
Exactly.
If you believe in him.
Right. Praise the Lord. Boy.
You know what I mean? If you believe in him.
Gospels.
You know what I mean? So it's like, bro. Yeah, look,
showing the kingdom, bro.
Go to Isaiah.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Go to
He's showing the
kingdom. Go to Isaiah 38.
That was what the gospel like.
That's crazy. It was the walking kingdom, bro.
Walking kingdom.
Yep.
For real. That's crazy.
What?
Cause he's from heaven.
Cold.
At least that's all I can show you. Isaiah, what you say? 38.
Like, so that's all he knew.
That's all I mean, yeah, I mean, pretty much. I'm here to show you this. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
He healing the sick.
But believe in me though,
It's your blood.
and you're gonna be straight.
All
Dry
it is. Dried up.
That crazy.
Go to
Praise the Lord. Jesus.
Isaiah. What he say on the wilderness? A new thing. Go to Isaiah. It might be 16.
16 or 11.
What you looking for?
Where he say on.
See ye the lamb.
Where he say you gonna be walking. You're gonna be walking on. Damn, I can't even paraphrase it right. He say the road gonna be paved in gold. The old man gonna be jumping with. The lame man gonna be jumping with. The blind gonna And it's almost like the
You
road
ain't talking
to
about the wolf and the lamb we playing together.
no.
Okay.
That Isaiah 13, bro. What you talking about? No.
All right, go. We still on your topic too, Sunday.
No, that's not it. Isaiah, you said Isaiah 11. The wolf should dwell with the lamb.
Right. That was
All right,
awesome.
go.
The wolf shall dwell with the lamb. The leopard shall be with the kid. With righteousness shall he judge the poor.
And the child gonna be playing with the cockatrice den and all that.
Oh, that's 11, but that ain't it though. Nah, that ain't it. Hold on.
The highway or something.
I'm gonna find it. It started off talking about the wilderness.
That's out there at 35, man.
That's 35?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sing ye the lamb. That's not it, is it though?
35.
This is solid.
Right here, 6.
Yeah. Read this. Yeah. Isaiah 35, start at verse 1.
The wilderness and the solitary place shall be glad for them.
Yep.
And the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose.
Go ahead.
It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice even with joy and singing. The glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it.
Yep.
The excellency of Carmel and Sharon, they shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God.
You see that? The excellent. We talking about his glory. That's what we talking about. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God. Verse 3.
Strengthen ye the weak hands
Yep.
and confirm the feeble knees.
Say what?
Say to them that are of a fearful heart,
Be what?
be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance.
Yep.
Even God with the recompense, he will come and save you.
Now look at what he gonna do. Verse 5.
Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened,
And what else?
and the ears of the deaf shall be
We ain't
unstopped.
talking spiritual here. We talking physical. Because look at what else he going to say, 6.
Then shall the lame man leap as an hart,
And what else?
and the tongue of the dumb sing.
You see that? People, hey, because we talking about the glory of the Lord is on the scene now. You know, so we talking about, people that blind, they're going to be able to see. People that's deaf going to be able to hear.
Over there.
People that can't walk going to leap. People that can't talk going to sing. For what?
Sorry, bro.
You can start at 6 again.
Then shall the lame man leap as an hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out, and streams in the desert.
Keep reading though.
And the parched ground shall become a pool, in the thirsty land springs of water.
Yep.
In the habitation of dragons, where each lay, shall be grass with reeds and rushes.
Now look at the highway to Jerusalem, because that's what it is.
That's
Verse
right.
8.
And an highway shall be there,
Yep.
and a way,
Yep.
and it shall be called the way of holiness.
The way of holiness. Go ahead.
The unclean shall not pass over it,
But what?
but it shall be for those, the wayfaring men, though fools shall not err therein.
Go ahead.
No lion shall be there,
Nor what?
nor any ravenous beast shall go up thereon.
Yep.
It shall not be there. It
Nor
shall
what?
not be found there. But the redeemed shall walk there.
You see that? The redeemed gonna walk there. Keep reading, verse 10.
And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away.
So ain't gonna be no sicknesses in the kingdom.
So hold on,
Jesus,
but now, just for people that's watching, he's talking about the wilderness that we're gonna have to go back into when the Lord returns for
Right?
3.5 years. So some people didn't know that. They don't know that we're going back to the wilderness so the Lord can finish out his ministry for 3.5 years.
Yep.
And he gonna purge the wicked. And before you get into Jerusalem, you got to go through the 3.5 years of the wilderness first. But I'm sorry. Go
Are you
ahead.
good? Go to Kings real quick. This back onto your point.
I don't know. I don't know what he said.
Hold on. Second Kings 6. 2 Kings 6. And 2 Kings 6. This Elisha. They at war. They at war, right? This is why I say angels with you, bruh.
Cut them angels, baby.
Yeah, you got a squad with you, bruh. So don't even worry about giving people
Oh,
fish
yeah,
balls.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alicia 6. Pick it up at 13.
It says, and he said, go spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is Dothan.
He's Dothan. Go ahead.
He in Dothan. I'm sorry. Behold, he in Dothan.
Go ahead.
Okay. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host.
A great host.
And they came by night and compassed the city about.
You see, it's a great army up against these boys. You know what I mean? Keep reading though. Verse 15.
And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, a host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots.
And what else?
And his servant said unto him, alas, master, how shall we do?
What we gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, well, we got this whole army against us. What we gonna do, master? What he said, verse 16.
And he answered, fear not.
Fear not.
Don't be scared.
Like shoot,
that's chill out, dog. You tripping?
You know, for real. Like we see
were you tweaking, boy?
We see a whole host of horses and chariots, and his response is,
"It's just,
bro,
don't even be scared. Don't be scared, dog. Scared?
Go ahead, keep reading."
And he answered, "Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them."
You see that? We got more with them. We got more with us than they do.
Than they got.
17.
And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man.
Yep.
And he saw.
Go ahead.
And behold, the mountains was full of horses and chariots, of fire around Elisha.
You see that? Elisha got a squad of angels with him.
He had a legion with him, dog.
You know what I mean? So like, bro, we got angels with us, bro.
We had a legion, bro.
You know what I mean?
The whole squad, bro. Man, bless up,
right,
bro. Yes, sir, you too, bro.
All right, man.
Yes, sir, he, bro.
All right, bro. Drive safe.
My keys.
All right, Sister Bree. Judy, you okay? Judy, get inside. Stop trying to bargain. Trying to bargain out of CJ out of his little toys. But yeah, though. So, shaking hands, man, you know. You need a mic. Still need a mic, though. Take that from him, man.
Thing on YouTube where the guy was talking about he ain't shook nobody's hands in 5 years. You know what I mean? Because of that situation, like, you know, transfers of energy and spirits. You know what I mean?
Now people can put roots on you now, but not on those that serve the true and living God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people can put roots on you. You know what I mean? But we got a different type. We got a different type of protection with us, bro.
Glad you covered everything because that kind of was in the question itself too.
Right. Praise the Lord.
Yes, sir.
That says you can be amongst this kind of people and not be this, you know, be among serpents and not get whatever, be among this and not get hexed. Like he's going to give you the power to do all these things. Just like we were talking about when you...
Didn't we just read something like that?
We read that in Mark. We read something like that in Mark, but I don't know if...
Yeah.
Right. But I'm trying to think of... It might be something in Luke. That's all you have, Sonell? That's all you have for us, bro? We waited all this time for that one question, bro? Bro, we thought you was finna come at us with A whole slew of questions. Brother Harold gone? Hey, you lock that door? Sonell? That front door? Yeah, that front door right there. Luke, you said Luke 10? Luke 10, my friend.
She talking about Luke 10 and 19, I think that is.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, yeah. Behold, I give unto you power to tread over serpents. Yep. There you go. I'll read it for you. Look at what the Lord said in 18. The Lord said, nigga, I seen Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
I was there when that happened.
Yeah, like, man, these little powder puffs, man. What you rolling with? You rolling with Jesus.
You rolling with if I could do anything.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Luke 10 and 18. This for you too, Brother Sanel. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
I seen Satan fall. I didn't seen it all.
Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be any means hurt you. By any means hurt you. You heard that, Sanel? You heard that? This is a cold script. Now, Jesus. Yeah, on with what you was asking. It says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. That's what Jesus said.
Where you at?
10 and 19.
Okay, go ahead.
Behold, I give unto you power. Hey, man, don't you open that door, boy. Tiana, let Sanel or one of them open the door. Jeez. Who could that be, though?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It says, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. And nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you heard that? Nothing shall by any means hurt you, bro.
That's right. Go ahead, keep reading up.
Notwithstanding in this, rejoice.
So don't rejoice for that. What? Go ahead.
Rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you.
Yeah, but he's saying, but he giving you that, but he's telling you don't even worry about that. What you need to be worried about though.
But rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven.
That's to be rejoicing.
That's a cold one right now, boy.
That's what we need to worry about.
Yeah, like he ain't even worried. Don't even worry about them spirits. they subject to you, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you ruling over them.
Exactly.
Be rejoice that your name is written in heaven.
That's what you need to rejoice.
So you dap up anybody
in that book of life we talking about. Book.
You dap up whoever you want, bro, because you got something with you, bro. Everybody ain't got what you got.
Hey, lock
that door now. You are light in the midst of darkness.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So everybody ain't moving like this.
Sure ain't.
Seriously. So you got warlocks, witches, demons. They can get other people down the street. Put roots on them. Well, boy, look at that. Now, I'm not telling you to go up in the palm reader house and entertain that now. We're not saying that. Shoot, just go in there and cast out the palm reader. No, we ain't saying that. You know what I mean? You probably could. But, we ain't saying to go in there and, Yeah. Rebuke them in Jesus' name, man. Get them demons up out of there. But cause you got that light when you walking by. It's like them spirits see that light walking by.
Of course they see it.
You know what I mean?
They see it.
Like they seeing you walking by.
They know.
And it's like, just think about it, bro. We be out in the street preaching. What, people just out of nowhere just come up there getting all in our face yelling. Just doing all. You remember when we was out there, me, you, Julius, and Jay?
Boy, that thing was crazy, boy.
You know what I mean?
Those spirits, boy.
We on the corner reading the word, and they just come up yelling out loud while we reading the word, trying to block. Yeah.
It was insane, bro. It was insane.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's because they saw that light going forth, that word. Yeah, exactly. So now you see all Satan's little minions coming from nowhere with that spirit on them of Satan, and it's because what? That word going out.
That word on you, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's like
they see that light. Just think about it, bro. You in darkness and you the lonely light that's walking. So when people see the light, they want to come to it because it ain't nothing but darkness. Nothing but darkness, and you the light that's walking by. They're gonna immediately want to gravitate to that light. Yeah, so Jesus just said, them spirits
what that said?
subject to you.
What that said? Jesus I know. Paul I know. Acts 19?
I think so.
Acts 19. Well, who are you?
You had something about to say, sir?
Oh. Well, they was like, well, it just let you know how the spirits, they know who's who. Yeah, but he wasn't right though. He wasn't right. But that let you know the demons see and they know. That's all I'm proving. Just like he's saying is, you were light and dark. Was it what, 18?
15.
19 and what, 15 right here?
Act 19 and 15.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I see it.
Want to read it?
Well, read it. You got to start at like 11.
Yeah, because they doing exorcisms.
Yeah, they doing the exorcism.
Yeah.
You got a guy who's trying to cast out demons and he ain't right. And the demons call him out for it. See what I'm saying? So that lets you know the spirits know who's who and what's what. That's what I'm trying to prove.
Right.
But go ahead. So you got a guy who's trying to bring out some evil spirits. But he ain't even right. Watch this.
And God wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul.
Right. So Paul was doing miracles. Go ahead.
So that from his body were brought unto the sick handkerchiefs or aprons.
That's right.
And the diseases departed from the evil spirits. And the diseases departed from them, and the evil spirits went out of them.
So Paul was healing though. Go ahead.
Then certain of the
Paul was casting out demons and healing people. Go ahead, bro.
Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits, the name of the Lord Jesus, saying, we adjure you by Jesus whom Paul preached. And there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests, which did so. And the evil spirit answered and
said, this dude, he wasn't right. What did the spirit say?
Jesus I know.
So I know Jesus is, and who else?
And Paul I know.
Paul I know. So look, it ain't got to be Jesus necessarily, but Paul following Jesus. So we following Jesus, the spirits know who he is. Go ahead and read it though.
But who are ye?
But who the heck is you? I don't know you. You go ahead, bro.
And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them.
What happened to that spirit?
And prevailed against them so that they fled out of that house naked and wounded.
Man, that spirit jumped on them boys, man.
Them out their clothes.
Made them boys. Well, I know Paul. I know Jesus. I know Paul. But we don't know you. You look like food. Yeah, we gonna get on you, bro.
Like belly. Strip.
Boy, you gonna get on you, bro. No, you tell me to get out. No, you get out. And matter of fact, you script. Had them out to run around butt naked, man.
Whoop them out their clothes.
It's evil spirits, bro. It's a huge difference, bro.
So we follow Jesus.
So we ain't got nothing to worry about.
We ain't got nothing to worry about. Well, you could do a special handshake.
But that do let you know. That do let you know them evil spirits be controlling people to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There'll be evil spirits that be own people. Just like in Matthew 17.
And also a key point that we read in that Luke 10, he said, believe on me too now.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we know believe.
Yeah. You got to believe.
That's got to,
You know what I mean? But go ahead. You said Matthew
like
what?
in Matthew 17, I think it is. But with the little boy who had the little boy who was lunatic.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, okay. Read out of Matthew chapter 17 and pick it up at 14. About the little boy.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
And when they were come to the multitude, there came to a certain man kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed.
So his son was lunatic and sore vexed. With what? Go ahead.
For oftentimes he fall into the fire and often into the water.
So he was sound like he was going crazy. How you gonna jump in some fire in the water? Or that could really be like a is it? I mean, hell, even if it's literal or even.
That's what was going on.
Okay, so he was going crazy. He was lunatic.
Crazy, yeah.
He was going crazy.
Yeah.
So he had a spirit on him though
Yep.
that was making him go crazy. But keep reading, bro.
And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him.
So this man brought his son to the disciples to get healed from going crazy. Go ahead.
Then Jesus answered and said, "Oh, faithless and perverse generation."
So he was talking about their faith wasn't up.
Yeah.
We all faith that, man. Go ahead.
How long shall I be with you?
How many times I got to show y'all how to do this, man? Go ahead.
How long shall I suffer you?
Man, bro, I'm finna, he was going to go. He knew he was leaving soon.
Yep.
How many times I got to show y'all how to do this and how long y'all want me to, come on, I can't be here forever. Y'all. I got to go soon. But go ahead, bro, read it.
Bring him hither to me.
Bring the little boy over here to me, man. That's what Jesus said. Bring him over here to me. Go ahead, bro.
And Jesus rebuked the devil.
Okay.
And he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour.
That's right. So Jesus rebuked that devil like that little boy, though. But that lets you know that when somebody look like somebody going crazy, they got a devil on them. A lot of times they got the devil on them.
Hey, Judah, you better chill out. If you do it again,
the medical field or healthcare field make a lot of money off mental health, mental illness, stuff like that. When really the Bible kind of show you how to deal with that. But keep reading, bro.
I forgot where I was at.
Were you at phase 17? Oh, I'm sorry, 18. 18
and what?
18, just 18. I'm sorry, Luke 17 and verse 18.
Okay. And Jesus rebuked the devil and departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour.
And what happened?
And when then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, "Why could not we cast him out?"
So they come to Jesus later because they had been trying to cast that demon out. Man, why we couldn't do it? And what did Jesus say, bro?
And Jesus said unto them, "Because of your unbelief."
Because y'all ain't believing hard enough. Y'all don't believe. Go ahead, read it.
For verily I say unto you,
What?
if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed,
What?
ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place.
Right.
It shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Just faith as a mustard seed, man. That's all you need. Go ahead, bro.
Howbeit,
what?
This kind go.
But this kind what?
This kind go not out, but by prayer and fasting.
The only way you're gonna get rid of these kind of demons is if you got to pray and you fast on these.
Like us.
So
go get me a water.
But just showing you that these spirits, man, it's just this stuff real, man.
Nah, the babies ain't got no question, man. We don't let them ask questions all the time. Nate asking, babies ain't got no question. Nah, brother on YouTube, we limit them. Yeah, we got to. They'll be asking every Sabbath. Hey, you got to dress up, so don't sit down on the floor like that. Get up. Get up. Sit in the chair. Thank you, sir. Hey, why you get a room temperature one? It's okay. Yeah. A little cold water. Give her the water. It's open, so you don't want it to run out. Any questions? Put it over there. Nah, you can't ask no questions today. What's your question? Thank you. That's a good answer. Your mix match socks. Still cute though. don't think we got no more questions, bro. Brother.
No question, bro.
We got 10 people watching.
I don't know.
Y'all ain't got no questions?
That's all right. That's all right, though.
We double dog dare you to ask a question. Double dog dare you to ask a Bible question.
I got a...
Oh, you got a lesson?
Yeah, not really. It ain't really a lesson. Not really a lesson.
Who teaching next week?
Man, come on, don't do that.
You teach?
You teaching next week.
You being for real?
Your name on there.
Let me look, bro. We traded.
Ah!
Yeah, that's right. We traded, bro. You teaching next
Your
week.
name on there. Y'all know your name on there to teach next week.
No, bro. Yeah, we traded.
Oh, man. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, you forgot we traded. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
For real? My name on... I'm
finna
up?
look.
Oh, you finna look? Go ahead and look. Though. I think your name on there, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if it is, we traded.
When we traded?
Oh, yeah.
When we traded?
Yeah, you go back to back.
Oh,
Unless you
man.
give me somebody.
Oh, man. Don't do me like that.
You better holler at Brother Simeon while he here.
Oh, man.
I told you, too.
Simeon mad at me. Simeon mad at me.
You going to have to do back to back, bro, if you trade with me.
Oh, man.
I don't mind. It's like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, you gotta holler at Simeon. You know what I mean? You teach this Saturday and try to get Simeon to swap up.
Simeon mad at me about no questions right now. I have to ask him later. I ain't gonna ask him right now. That's good.
Or I see what you can do.
Good. What?
But I think Cam got something going on next Saturday. I was about to say you can get Cam to teach next Sabbath.
Cam.
And push everybody up.
Maybe. Let's see.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it offline.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can, but he got to go back to back though. Yeah, he's trying to figure it. He can do it though. He said.
We used to do that.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, we used to.
Yeah, it's back to back all the time.
And now we used to do. You do 2 weeks just so you ain't got to keep traveling.
Right.
You went 2 weeks. Went 2 Saturdays.
Yeah.
Huh?
We got spoiled, man. That's what that is.
We got more teachers.
Yeah, we got spoiled, bro.
Boy,
that was rough. I mean, for me, I didn't have a.
Bro, we had to
I didn't have a portfolio though.
We was studying.
So it was bad.
Yeah, you built your own.
I had to build. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, you definitely built your own catalog.
That was bad. Well, that was wrong. But we did it though. We did it.
Oh yeah, thanks to the Lord.
Praise the Lord. All praises.
We was grinding though. That's cool.
It was grinding. It was
I
grinding.
get home from work. I already got half of a lesson done.
It was grinding.
I get me a red stripe, not the beer, energy drink. It was the one. It was the one, the little red. I had to stop drinking them.
Yeah, I stopped drinking. Bro, like we was drinking them things like crazy, trying to stay awake, trying to stay awake and study.
Yeah, I had to stop.
The Lord might have helped us out though. He probably like,
yeah, he did.
I'm gonna preserve their kidneys because I know they.
Yeah.
I know they drinking them energy drinks trying to stay awake. Cause them boys studying like crazy.
We was up. Like we got up at 2:00. Bro, we was up to the whole, and we got up 2:00
to the next
in the
day.
morning. We was up until the Sabbath was over with.
Tired, bro. I crashed out at your house, bro.
Yeah.
Out of there.
That was them days.
That was a good day.
That was them days. We'll go out the streets.
It was fun.
Me, you, Jay, and Samuel. We'll hit the streets and preach the gospel.
That's fun. Yeah.
Up there from the Family Dollar.
We was in the hood, man.
In the hood.
Yeah.
In my neighborhoods.
In the hood. It was so amazing to me how when we would come out, how spirits would like the spirits that was in the people was coming out for real.
Right.
I had never experienced nothing like that in my life. I had never seen that. I ain't never seen that before. It was interesting and scary at the same time. Because it was like, this is really happening.
Really?
This is really It's really happening for real.
You think people want to hear the word?
No, like, but it let you know it was the demons because it was like weird how they would be. I remember we were standing on the side of the road, across from some store, like some innocent, and some dude opened the car door and went to yelling stuff, and it was he stopped in front of us, opened the car door, and went to yelling like we like, but it was crazy though.
He was trying to talk loud and over us.
But it was insane, like we was like, what is happening, man? I don't know. I ain't never seen that. That let me know though. What we dealing with is for real. We dealing with some real stuff, man.
Yeah.
This stuff, spirit stuff. It's like
people
man,
walk up on you and walk right up in your face yelling.
Yeah, for nothing.
They be this close.
Out of nowhere though.
Yelling.
It was really strange.
Bro, you should have saw when we was
it
out
was
there.
The strangest stuff
you
in the
should have
world.
saw was out there in Israel Give Back.
Just the other way, yeah.
Last month.
What happened?
We was preaching the gospel.
What happened, bro?
It was a Gentile. Like, it was a line. Homeless people, you know what I mean? Me and Cam, we standing right there preaching and reading. And bro, people was listening, but it was a little Spanish looking dude standing real close to us. And like, bro, as we letting the word go forth, he just started like,
tripping.
Transforming.
Yeah, you was there? So you saw it. You were talking about.
He started making noises like
demons and people, I'm telling you.
Me and Cam was talking about it afterwards. He was like, bruh, did you see the Spanish dude? I was like, yeah, bruh.
Bro, them demons is
like,
real.
Bruh, then it's like he tried to control himself.
Yeah, but he couldn't because the demons.
And then he was just like I'm laughing in
Bruh.
my head.
But you know what them is though.
We still preaching the gospel though.
Like,
we still preaching the gospel because I'm laughing in my head like, yeah, I see you.
That's Satan, bro. Like,
yeah, trying to stir up what we trying to do.
That's why, like, it's.
Let them come out.
That's one of the things that make this what we do. Is so. It's really shouldn't be different from the world, but it is different from what the world is. It's a whole lot different.
Let your mom deal with them.
Because the whole world, just like Brother Nate was saying today in the class, people going to be in church tomorrow. Man, they're going to be getting some lies, man. They're going to be getting lies, bro. Bad. They're not going to be getting the truth, bro. Right. But we know that's demonic.
Yeah, ain't no mental health.
So, I think, like.
It's mental health, all right. Yeah, it is that. You know, we talking about spiritual speaking.
It's definitely.
It was crazy, bro.
That's
and
crazy.
We've been seeing stuff like that.
Yeah.
When me and Nate used to hit the streets, bro, that's why we had to kind of somewhat get a bullhorn. Because people will come up in your face, and as you read it, they'll be making sounds
so
to drown out what you read.
Yeah.
They really doing that. Like, we'll be reading, preaching the word, all of a sudden, you see this person coming in your face. Nate be like, hey, man, stay at ease. Like, stay with it. Don't even worry about that. Let's just keep with it. Because all they trying to do is distract you.
Yeah, so you can't.
You can't do what's supposed to be done.
But that's Satan.
That's Satan, bro.
All day.
That's Satan, bro. And it's a testimony to just see.
So
this got to be the word.
It's the truth. I remember,
Yeah.
man, just like a lot of times, just to even come to church, man, used to be obstacles. Satan put stuff out there so you can't come to church. I mean, oh man, I could just name so much. Like,
You gotta say it in the mic, Simeon.
so much.
First real experience with that when I was in Minneapolis, and we was going to preach on the bus, okay, and we were going to meet the brother from the class at like 4 a.m. He was on the bus. He was at a certain stop at 4:28 in the morning. I'm new to Minneapolis, so I'm trying to figure out where the brother lived, get him to go meet the bus. So as I'm getting there, ain't nobody on the street. Car pull up. I'm in a red light. Car pull up to me. 2 girls. I mean, really trying hard to get my attention, get me rolled down the window.
I remember you was saying something like you told me.
So I'm looking over there, and they was like, I turned back and looked, because I recognized, like, yo, I need to be here somewhere to get this buck. These two women are trying to, like, get me to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Either they going to stick me up, right? Or Satan sent them, well, you know, to distract me or whatever.
Right.
And so, as soon as the light turned green, I peeled out of there. And I was just shaking because I'm like, man, he a dirty dog.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yo, he sent 2 girls after me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not 1, 2.
2 girls.
Yeah.
But we made it to Brother Trent's house, and he knew exactly what street we needed to be on. And when the bus pulled up, we was there. And he got on the bus, and he did an awesome lesson about Christmas. And we gave out DVDs. You know
We're trying to get you to stop hearing that lesson, man.
Yeah.
Say Satan will try to stop certain people, or try to stop you, like anytime I would be like, yo, like someone would be like, yo, where y'all at, man? Yo, where you guys gonna be teaching at this week? You know, whatever. I give somebody the address and let them know where we be at. But 9 times out of 10, they don't show up. Satan puts something in the way.
Stop him.
You call them and say, hey, man, what happened, bro? Oh, man, I got caught up with my uncle or my niece or my... Satan always throw something in the way.
Somebody called me, man, needed help.
And they not realizing that it's Satan the one that's doing this. Because he don't want you to hear this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about arguments with your girl, all kind of stuff.
Or
just so you don't get this.
Somebody who do get it, who do come in here, they family, you know, before they get a solid... They feet on
foundation,
the ground
yeah.
Somebody attacked.
They gonna pluck them off.
It happened to me with my ex-wife. Her mother was a preacher.
Grounds.
Her mother was a preacher,
Yeah.
and her mother used to hate the fact that she was coming to Bible class, and the mama used to just throw doubt in her mind. She never would. I never knew this, you know what I'm saying? It's after the fact, but her mother used to throw doubt, and my ex-wife wasn't strong enough to defend it. She knew what she was learning was different.
Was solid, but
yeah,
she couldn't defend it. But she supposed to stay. She supposed to stay. Well, a lot of people can't deal with that persecution, though. You got to be equipped to. Well, I mean, the Lord give you the tools to what you need to, you know, deal with being persecuted. But ultimately, it's up to you and how much you want to really, like, how bad you want it, you know?
Right.
So it's how bad you want it.
Right.
Shoot. But I think the Lord said everybody going to be persecuted for that, dealing with this. Don't think you ain't going to get it. You know? Everybody going to get it. Everybody going to get it. Yeah, that's right. Matthew chapter 10 tell you that.
Yeah, you're supposed to count it all with joy.
And smile.
You're supposed to go through it and smile.
And smile.
Man. About to get put out of your place. You're supposed to be smiling. Yeah?
They going to think you crazy for real, ain't they?
I'm getting put out.
But you know that the Lord, yeah.
All you doing
You know he dealing with you.
Thinking in
He know he dealing with you.
That's it spiritually. Thinking in your skin to deal with adversities that's going to probably be far worse than that.
Yeah, like trying to flee to the wilderness.
Yeah.
You got a question, sis? It feel like she got something.
Not a question, but when you said prevent things that prevent you from coming to church or distract you or hinder you or whatever it may be.
Distractions, yeah.
Yeah, I think about if Michael was held up.
Not time up.
Daniel.
Oh yeah.
If he was held up, we for sure about to get the distractions coming our way.
Oh yeah, man. Well, he had to call.
Michael.
He had to call Michael to get Satan off of him for what? 14 days or 21 days. What it was? 14 days or 2 days or 21 days? I can't remember. 21 days, I think it was. Yeah, you right. I think you're right.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Y'all Israel. We got a comment.
We got a question?
No, he made a comment.
Got a comment? Let's go to 2 Timothy.
Where?
2 Timothy 3 real quick.
What you about to say, Sanel? Oh, that's that Daniel chapter 9 or 8. Yeah. Why you got talking to the mic? 21 what? There you go.
Actually,
Yeah.
pick it up at 1.
Yeah, you kind of stretching it. Right?
What he said?
He was held up for 21 days, and then he said the 21 gun salute.
21. Come on, man. Dressed in fatigue, black jeans and boots. He disappeared in the crowd. Yeah, there you go, like Tupac said.
21 gun salute is what they do at
Funerals.
And not all funerals, like military and police.
Oh,
Okay.
Second
You ain't saying it in the
Timothy,
mic, though.
Timothy chapter 3.
We're going to hear you out. No, you got to say it in the mic. We're going to hear you out.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's just observation. It ain't really like if it's making sense or not. But to me, I guess I just look at things on a different discerning level when I be looking at things.
Right.
But when I look at 21 salute, I look at, well, okay, if Satan held up Gabriel, I believe, for 21 days, then Michael had to come help him. Now, I mean, is that like in the spiritual world to say like, okay, we did something for 21 days? You know what I mean? So it becomes a memorial. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, are you trying to
Like
say?
a man level?
Are you
like,
saying?
like,
Are you saying that the number 21 has a significance?
I'm saying like it's like a memorial for like Satanists. You know what I mean? So to
21
speak.
Savage. Like 21 Savage?
No, that's what I'm saying. If they get to the 21 gun salute, being like, okay, you know, because of that issue. You know what I mean?
Nah, it ain't
I have no
memorial.
idea, bro.
It just 21 days. He held him up for 3 weeks.
You feel what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's my observation. I ain't trying to say, you know, that's what it is. You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, he just held him up for 3 weeks. All right, Hebrew.
All right, brother. Have a good one, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
Peace.
right. Tomorrow is Israel get back.
For real?
I almost forgot.
Dang.
Sorry. What I forgot? What I got? Oh, he bearing false witness. I ain't got no dollar in his. Go. We in Q&A still. Go.
We living in the last days, y'all,
Hey,
for
man,
sure.
we in Q&A. You better stop playing, boy. You said 2 Timothy what? 3 and 10?
3 and 1.
This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Dangerous times. Go ahead, bro.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves,
Mm-hmm.
covetous, boasters, proud,
Selfish people. Go ahead.
blasphemers, disobedience to parents,
Mm-hmm.
unthankful, unholy, without natural affection,
Without natural affection. What that mean? Like, homosexual?
without natural affection.
Or like caring for people?
Oh,
Or
without
what's
natural.
the natural
Oh no,
natural affection?
homosexual is on.
That's without natural. That ain't natural affection.
No, homosexuals is in here.
Huh?
Homosexuals is on.
Right. It's unnatural. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Without natural affection. That's what I was just wondering.
I mean,
But
that could be.
anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
Truce breakers,
Truce breakers.
false accusers,
False accusers. Go ahead.
incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors,
Traitors.
heady, high-minded,
High-minded.
lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God,
Oh, man.
having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
They turn away from God. This is the times we in right now, though. The kind of people that we dealing with. What? Oh, you got to get the mic.
Look it up.
And what?
Lacking self-restraint, control. Just all over the place.
Yeah, everywhere. Double-minded.
Whatever's to your eyes, you're going to indulge in it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
You can
You can
have.
have whatever you. That's your mindset. That's how it's going to be. Incontinent. Yep. Without natural affection. I seen another place where it talk about men stealers.
What?
That's what it say.
What that mean? What does that mean?
Oh, that's some old.
A men stealer.
That's on homosexual.
Homosexual?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's crazy. You a man stealer. Men stealers, huh? That's crazy. Mm. Like the Jamaicans say "bate boy"
Yeah.
or "chichi man." Chichi man.
That's that patois, huh?
He's a chichi man. Oh man.
That's in 1 Timothy.
But you know that's a spirit too, though.
1 Timothy.
Like you could tell. I saw a guy yesterday, and I was behind him in line at Family Dollar, and I was like, "Yo, this dude." He was just on him, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, where you at?
1 Timothy chapter 1 and 9. 9 is in 10, but
It says, who hath saved us and called
1
us?
Timothy. You in second.
Oh shoot, my
1
bad.
Timothy
My bad.
chapter 1.
Who shall be punished with
1
everlasting?
Timothy chapter 1 and verse
I'm a
9.
Thessalonian, man. I'm tripping, man. All right, you know I'm tripping.
There you go, right now.
Nah.
1 Timothy chapter 1.
Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and
You
disobedient.
see that? That's what the law made for.
Mm.
The disobedient. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
For the ungodly and for the sinners, for unholy and profane,
Yep.
for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers and manslayers,
For what?
for whoremongers.
What else?
So this is all who people the law for.
Yep.
Okay, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind.
You know what that is?
Oh man, what you defile themselves with mankind?
How you gonna defile yourself with mankind?
What, dealing with another man if you a man, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or another woman if you're another woman.
Yeah.
Defiling yourself with mankind, for men stealers,
Yeah.
liars.
So men stealers in this case, we just talking about what people
Damn,
who
what the heck they talking?
will be kidnapped.
Stole somebody man.
Nah, he talking about like.
I'm just playing.
Well, I don't really know.
I don't know either.
Kidnap. Oh, for
Let
real?
me look that up,
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna look it up.
Let me see something.
I thought it was like somebody
Hold on, let me see something.
kidnapping. Kidnapping. It says corresponds to the idea of kidnapping
Yeah.
people in order to
Oh,
make them
okay.
slaves.
Well, there you go. For kidnapper. Damn, men stealers.
Yeah. Yeah. We already touched the homosexual stuff. And he said defiling themselves with mankind. What you were saying, sis? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Then look at what he went into. Whoremongers. For them that defile themselves with mankind. For man stealers, for liars, for perjured persons. And if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine.
Anything other than sound doctrine.
Verse 11.
According to the glorious gospel of the blessed God, which was committed. Oh, I'm sorry. Which was committed to my trust.
That's it.
That's crazy, man. So that's what the law for, man. People don't want to keep that law, though. Y'all don't want to keep it, man.
Now you want to close out?
Now you feel like it, brother.
You said you didn't feel like it?
No, I said. If you feel like it, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't got nothing going on.
Ain't nothing going on. That's what
You know, y'all Israel made a comment.
What is?
They just agreed with what we was talking about, spiritual warfare.
Oh yeah, bro, it's crazy out
You know
here.
what I mean? How that Ephesians 6 and 12 really talk about.
You got to
know
gird
what I
up.
mean? I mean, high minds and high places.
spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's out here.
But it ain't flesh and blood we wrestling with.
It's out here, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's crazy, like I was saying, I be thinking about that in my mind. What I said to Brother Sonell is like, just think this whole room is just dark.
And you got a light on you.
And you the light.
You the light, yeah.
Whatever's in darkness,
They're gonna
come
to the light, yeah.
That's how we are in the world.
Yeah, exactly. You the light of the world.
Like we the light of the world. We walk in the world.
Jesus said he was the light of the world.
In darkness, and they seeing light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just imagine you out camping in the middle of the woods, and you see flashlights. You gonna run to the flashlights. Yeah. That's how they see us, bro.
Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." So you following Jesus, then you're the light of the world.
What you got?
Okay, it's stemming from something I gotta deal with on sometime a weekly basis. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, it made me think about like a time to kill, or a time to mourn, things and so like we got the scripture. There's a time to do certain specific things.
Ecclesiastes 3. Yeah.
Like so, if I like act, I had to like. Say if I wouldn't have had a state of mind to act on one of these time of things because it felt like it's a necessary frame thing,
right?
Would that be just or unjust?
It depends. It depends on the situation. What it's calling for. If you just talking about somebody just came in your room and just started playing loud music at 2 o'clock in the morning,
ain't nothing like
and you get up and bash their brains out. That ain't what Ecclesiastes 3 talking about.
Time to kill.
That ain't what it's talking about. So that's what I'm saying. It just depends on what.
I'm just saying, like you know what I mean? Like you felt your back against the wall type thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you say you pray on a matter or something. I'm just being general. You know what I mean? Say your back against the wall. You done prayed on a matter, prayed on it. You know what I mean? And it's still what it is. Would it be justifiable to exercise those measures at those times? You know what I mean?
I've been praying about this guy coming to my room at 2 o'clock in the morning. He's still coming in.
Right. I don't know, bro.
It is written there's a time for everything. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out when did that time is justified.
We definitely can't give you the green light on something crazy.
Yeah. Solomon just letting you know, man, it's a time for everything. Right. Exactly. Like, do you have an option to flee?
The Lord will give you a way to escape.
Do you have an option? Like Paul said, try to live peaceably with all men. You know what I mean? Like, try to, by all means, try to live peaceably amongst all men. So he letting you know is that, shoot, at least you got to try. So if you got to try, that means you need to use the alternative. If there's an alternative, hey, bro, go with the alternative. You know what I mean? If we talking about blood versus fleeing, I think
So basically telling me like it's like God gonna will always give you a way out or something, right?
Yeah, that's what it said in 1 Corinthians.
So it's best to just it's gonna always be an alternative to before you have to actually exercise those measures.
Yeah, a lot of times we just overlook it.
2 o'clock in the morning, somebody kick your door in.
That's a little different.
It
might be a time to start shooting. Yeah.
It might be. It might
for sure.
I'm just trying to, get a handle on when is the time and be a time, like dealing with those measures. You know what I mean?
I think the Lord gonna show you. I think the Lord gonna show you in the wisdom that He's taught you when to exercise. Whatever circumstance may come about. You know what I mean? Cause is it gonna be a time to fight or flight? And I think the Lord is gonna give you.
Okay, bro. Perfect example. This is what you said.
Okay.
This is a time to fight or flight. Now, say like when we gotta flee to the wilderness. You know what I mean?
Right.
Say if it's soldiers or something, and you have the capacity to disable to get the save your family or so to speak. would you not, those measures could be utilized, or you not be, you know what I mean? Would those measures be at that time, that justifies a time to do something in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Family stuff, you said family?
Yeah.
If you able to disarm some soldiers.
Yeah, you do what you got to do, because say if you got down to it, you had to do what you had to do.
But what if you can get away with your family?
I'm just saying.
That's the way out.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying in general. I'm just speaking in general because you had said that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying when it's the time to free flight or flight, what you had said. So I'm just saying, if it's time to fight, then it's time to fight. Because you got to think about it. We have Israel dealt with a lot of wars. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we get that.
Been apart. Look at David, for instance. You know what I mean?
But look at what you said though. You said when it's time to go to the wilderness. See, we talking about.
Yeah, I'm using it for example. You know what I mean?
We talking about fleeing versus warfare. Warfare is either killed or be killed. The wilderness, bro, you either kill or you can run. You might get caught and get killed, or you and your family might get away and get into the wilderness. So, yeah, if it's you able to dismantle the soldiers, or if you and your family can get away from these soldiers, why dismantle them when I can get away? I can get away. Yeah. Now, warfare is something different. Because warfare, like, again, it's either killed or be killed. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Bible says the Lord have men of valor. I mean, these men were straight killers. David was a killer. You know what I mean? But when we talking about getting to the wilderness, and I got a family of 10 with me, and I can get away with them, I'm going to try to get away with them.
For sure.
Because it might be more trouble coming up the hill that you may have to make a sacrifice for them to get away. Yeah, you may have to do that. But if you don't have to do that.
You might have to start busting back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you bust them up, you out of bullets.
Oh, man.
Now you get up the hill and you need them bullets.
Dang.
But, you know, it's
either way, it was done, though.
Yeah, it was done. Yeah, it's all circumstantial, though. When you talk about getting into the wilderness, you know, you sound like you want to comment or say something. No?
It's a light difference in when you said busting back, and you just said, you know, you may have to bust them first. Two different things. You know, like what option are you going to try to choose? If you just choose this to be the time to fight versus or fighting, you know what I mean?
Like if you go into the wilderness, right? Like people always say, okay, like we, brothers touched on that today. When you talking about like we go to the wilderness, people want to pack up stuff. You know what I mean? They want to pack up stuff, get stuff ready, thinking that they need it and it's not necessary. You just because it's all by faith. You know what I mean? So when it's time to like kill whatever else in the third, you know what I mean? You think God puts that in your mind to show you when those times are?
I think so.
You still understand what I'm saying?
I think so. Kind of like he had the spirit of Samson. He put his spirit on Samson to kill that lion. You know what I mean? Like the Bible said it was a spirit that the Lord put on Samson to slew the lion. And I think he killed the bear too. You know what I mean? I know David killed the lion and a bear. Samson killed the lion too because he did the riddle about, in the mouth, honey or whatever. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, the Lord will put a certain type of spirit on you, bro. Of course, we may see it as like common practice. Oh, nah. Oh, he talking about 100 people, tanks. Oh, nah, we gone. The natural man, But then we can look at how the Lord did with Elisha. Open their eyes so they can see all these angels with them. So it might, in that case, it might be a time to stand there and take a stance against these 100 tanks. It might be, but, all I'm saying is, the Lord talking about flee, bro. Bro, you running for your life.
I'm just saying, a bottom line is this. I don't see it as being written in Paul.
What's that?
Those scriptures deal with it.
Right.
I don't see that being there if they had a purpose or reason or cause for a certain time.
Right. They definitely for a certain time. And then you got to also keep in mind is that when that time do occur, people ain't going to be with it. You know what I mean? Like, people ain't going to be with it just to give up their whole house, whole car. What's that? Ecclesiastes 3? A time? Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3. Sure. Yes, ma'am. We're going to start at verse 1. 2? Okay. 2 and 26.
Hold on a second. I can't think real quick.
You ain't got to read everything. We can read just that one verse. Verse 2 and 26. But we're going to read chapter 3, though. Yeah, it said a whole lot.
Ecclesiastes
Hey,
what?
You give me a piece of tissue.
What? Where we at?
Yeah.
Where we
Ecclesiastes
at?
2 and
2 and
26.
For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight and wisdom
Yep.
and knowledge and joy.
God give this to the man. Look at what he gives to the sinner. Go ahead.
But to the sinner he giveth travail,
Travail.
to gather and to heap up.
Yep.
It says that he.
Hold on. I got to wipe my nose on camera.
Who? Who that? When? Brother Cliff? Brother Cliff.
He was like, oh, he's sick.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah, Cliff's sick. But he was up in the middle of the lesson getting up on it. He sounded like an elephant. Blowing his nose in the mic.
Where Brother Cliff at?
You know Brother Cliff don't stick around for Q&A.
Sometimes.
Huh?
He do sometimes.
No, he don't. Nah, Cliff.
I don't see him sit right now.
You must be dreaming. You dreaming. You all right?
Nah, he don't. You right.
You good? You read verse 26.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, this gonna be it though.
For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom.
You see that? God give to a man that is good in his sight wisdom. And what else?
And knowledge.
And what else?
And joy.
But to what?
But to the sinner he giveth travail.
Yup.
To gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before God.
You see that? God has given us,
What's good?
wisdom, knowledge, and joy. Right? That's what the Lord has given us. So therefore, under certain circumstances, we're going to know to fight or flight because of the wisdom and knowledge that God has given us. You know what I mean? Like the Lord is going to, you're going to be able to discern, you know what I mean? Am I going to take these people out or am I going to get gone? Like, the Lord going to give you that type of discernment. But look at what he giving to the sinner, though. He ain't giving that to them. He's giving them travail to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before God. This what? This also is vanity and vexation of spirit. Yeah, Chapter 3 and verse 1.
It says, to everything there is a season and time to every purpose under heaven.
Go ahead.
A time to be born.
Yep.
And a time to die. A time to plant.
Yep.
And a time to pluck. Pluck up, that is, which is planted.
Yep.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away.
Go ahead.
A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
See that? It's a time for everything.
What profit hath a man, he hath make it. I'm sorry, he hath. Wait. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein
That's it on that.
Oh.
So we just looking at, it's a time for everything. Yeah, the Lord, you know what I mean? In some situations, you're gonna know. You're gonna know it's a time to love, a time to hate. Kind of like the example that the brother gave, you know what I mean, Q&A with him and JD and their wives. You know what I mean? The answer wasn't good enough for them, so they kept, whatever, and they said, hey man, y'all need to shut up. It's a time to be stern. You know what I mean? Like right off the rip, that's probably not how they was being. They was being very patient with them and trying to get them to answer their best they could according to the Bible, but they ain't like the answers they was getting. So, now something else got to come about. I got to establish some type of order. So, it's wisdom and knowledge is, joy is, coming of the Lord, teaching us how to exercise this wisdom and knowledge by knowing, hey, it's either fight or flight. Yeah. Yeah, so we in Q&A. You got a question? I got you on speakerphone. You got a question? Yes, ma'am. Why does the dead body make the cemetery unclean?
Because
wherever your house is turned to, why?
Because death is punishment for sin.
You heard Julius?
What he say?
Death is punishment for sin, right?
But she said, why make it unclean?
It's unclean.
We just talking about. You said, say that again.
Okay, you said I'm unclean if I was to touch a dead body.
Okay.
Or a dead body is unclean. What makes it unclean?
Oh, what makes the dead body unclean? Because it's a dead body.
She want to know what the Bible said, but we know that.
Okay.
Because I want to know, we eat animals and they're dead.
But the Lord, okay, that y'all on the live feed?
Yeah.
So you want us to go ahead and answer your question on the live feed? All right. Peace. So we, animals and they be dead, right? But look at what the Lord set in order. He gave a difference.
For the Nazarite?
Nah, he gave a difference from animals to mankind.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you really can't put animals in the same category as mankind when we talking about death. You know what I mean? The Lord said in Leviticus 11, whatever chew the cud, part of the hoof and is cloven footed, you can eat it. If it got fins and scales, you can eat it. You know what I mean? Like he was very distinctive about animals that you can consume. But when we talking about mankind, I mean, what you said?
He put Adam in charge of the animals.
But
So
what you said though?
I just said death is punishment for sin, man.
Death was punishment for sin.
I mean, it's not gonna be a pretty thing, It's not gonna be I mean, I really don't know why. Why is it unclean? Why is it unclean? We know that it's punishment, and we weren't really supposed to be.
Unclean?
Why is what makes a dead body unclean? Is what you know what I'm saying?
Because it's dead.
I guess you don't know, like spiritually, or it's punishment for it. So what I mean, we know that, but
Go to Deuteronomy 21. It's dead. I mean, like the Lord really.
The Lord didn't even want the Nazarites to be near no dead body.
Yeah.
So like if you separate yourself under God, because He had it for the Nazarite vow, right?
Right.
How you couldn't drink anything made from grapes, how you couldn't be near a dead body for a certain period of time, whatever. So it's definitely unclean, but what makes it unclean though?
Go to Deuteronomy 21.
I'm here.
Deuteronomy 21 and read 22. And kind of like what the brother was said, death is a punishment for sin. It's almost like a curse.
It is a curse.
You know what I mean? Because of what we finna read right here.
Mankind was cursed in the beginning because of the sin.
Yeah, so look at this Deuteronomy 22 and 23. Go ahead. 21 through 22 and 23.
And if a man committeth a sin worthy of death,
Yeah.
and he be put to death, and thou hang him on the tree,
Go ahead.
his body should not remain all night upon the tree, but thou shalt in any wise bury him that day. For he that hang on the tree is cursed of God.
You see that? He that, where you taking that to? Upstairs? Got to. Yeah. You can't put it in the refrigerator upstairs? Yeah, you'll make room for it. You'll make room for it. Will you make room for it in that fridge up there? I don't know. We gotta come back and get the tables, all that stuff. We'll talk about it afterwards. So it says, his body shall not remain all night up on the tree. But then it says what? For he that is hanged is accursed of God. That what?
Where we at? Accursed from God, that the land be not defiled, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
You see that? So, you got to put the body in the ground. The body that's killed for sin is accursed of God. To just say why, what makes the body unclean, it's a dead body. I don't think there's no deepness behind, what makes the body unclean. It's dead. You're supposed to put the dead in the ground. So by the dead not being in the ground, guess what it does? It defiles the land.
Right. According to God, right.
Yeah, according to God. And then not only that, when you come in contact with a dead body, you are now defiled.
You is.
You know.
The numbers tell you that.
Yeah, let's go and read that.
Numbers chapter 19 tell you that.
Yeah.
Numbers chapter 19.
You know, somebody die in your tent. You know, like, shoot, everything. And we talking about a dead body. Like, we talking about a corpse.
We talking about a corpse.
That's what we talking about. We talking about somebody just dropped there. Oh, bam. Now, today in our time, if there's certain things we can't control,
there you go, right here.
Then you know we can't control it. But if there's things we can control, and that means not to come in contact with a dead body, don't do it. You know, because according to Isaiah 24:26, it says the whole earth is defiled.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? The
Absolutely.
whole earth is defiled.
Absolutely.
You know, so, but again, if you can control it, then don't come in contact with it. But where you at? Numbers what?
Numbers 19 and 11.
Want me to read it?
It don't matter.
He that touched the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days.
And what else?
He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be clean.
Go ahead.
But if he purify not himself the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
Whosoever touch the dead body of any man that is dead and purify not himself, defile the tabernacle of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel.
We don't know why the Lord made this rule, but go ahead.
Because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him.
Mm-hmm.
He shall be unclean. His uncleanliness is yet upon him.
And we read about
the Lord made that, but go ahead.
And we read about how the washing of the water makes you clean. We went here. We went here for that. Yeah. But go ahead. Why? Go ahead.
Because we talking about God. We talking about God being amongst unclean. That's why the Father can't be amongst men.
Because they unclean.
What I mean? Because we unclean.
Right.
Now, guess what cleanses? The blood of Christ.
The blood of Christ.
That's what cleanses. So
spiritually.
Right. Spiritually.
But physically, what to do?
The water do physically, yeah.
Yes.
So it's like now when we look at the dead being amongst the Lord, you defiling this time.
You defiling this, right.
Like, no, we talking about a dead body.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lord is going into a deep science behind,
what it do to you spiritually or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just talking about something that's dead. Now when you, again, like you kind of said, what about the animals? The Lord gave us animals to eat. And not only that, if the animal die of itself, you can't even eat it.
You can't even eat that if it's sick and die.
Yeah, you can't even eat it if it just die of itself.
Yeah, you got to be.
What I mean?
It had to be killed.
It got to be killed.
Yeah,
you to eat it. Animal sick, he just died. Oh, I'm gonna go and clean. No,
I'm gonna go and skin him up.
You can't even eat that animal. Like the Lord is specific and very clear to what He wants us to do. And when we talking about what makes the dead person unclean, he dead.
Somebody dead.
Basically, somebody in truth can never work in a funeral home.
Probably couldn't.
Somebody got to do it. That's what my teacher said.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
You gonna be unclean.
Somebody got to do it, bro.
You gonna be unclean.
You gonna be unclean for 7 days.
Somebody got to do it.
7 days, right? Right. So you gotta measure. Each time you go back in there, you getting defiled.
You better work 3 days, get off on Monday. Right. Understood.
Now you got a time period.
If you can do that,
You got a time period in Ezekiel 32 where the Lord is going to be hiring people to go and bury dead bodies after all that He don't kill.
Right. I remember that.
Well, absolutely. Then He gonna call the birds too.
Yeah, you know what
Come
I mean?
on down and
but he hiring people to bury bodies for, I want to say, 7 years or 7 months or something like that.
Crazy.
They're going to burn the weapons for like, let's go and read that real quick.
7 years, I think. That's a lot of weapons for that long to be burned, bro.
Bruh.
That has to be a lot of artillery, bro.
He said,
we still with you, sis. We ain't
he said, beat your plowshares and the pruning and some pruning hooks.
We just looking at
where we at?
Ezekiel 34, I think. Or it might be 35.
No, this talking about
Yeah, I know. No, it's 39. Ezekiel 39. So he gonna be destroying weapons for 7 years.
Damn.
That's what it said in verse 9. But then look at what he said for 7 months, what's gonna be going on. Ezekiel 39 and verse 12.
12. And
well,
7.
Read 9 so people don't think, 7 years. Whatever, brother. Where you get that from?
Ezekiel chapter 39 verse 9.
Yeah.
And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and arrows, and hand staves and spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years.
7 years.
And this future.
Yep.
This the future.
It's in the future.
Yeah.
They're going to be burning weapons. Skip down now to verse.
7 years. That's a lot of weapons, bro.
Skip
7
down now to
years.
verse 12 and give me that.
Dang.
Oh, 11.
11?
11 and 12. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place of graves in Israel, in the valley of possessors, and on the east of the sea.
Passengers
on the east of the sea.
Yep.
And it shall stop the noise of the passengers.
See, that's going to stop the noses of the passengers because it's going to be stink.
Oh my God! So them the Russians, right?
Gog and Magog.
Yeah, the Russians, right?
Yeah.
Different. Gog is Russia.
Gog and Magog,
Yeah.
Russia, China, Iran, all of
Right,
them.
right. But Gog specifically is Russia.
Yeah.
Magog maybe all of yeah. I got you. But anyway, say what now? Where we at? It says, and they shall, and there they bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of
Hamongog.
Hamongog.
Now look at verse 12. Go ahead. Keep it
7
down, Judah.
And 7 years should the
7
house
months.
I'm sorry, dang, I'm tripping. And 7 months shall the house of Israel be bearing of them, and they may cleanse the land.
You see that? Look at what they said. The body's got to be something wrong with them. He said, this is how you going to cleanse the land when you burying them. They can't stand out. You know what I mean? No, they got to be buried because keep in mind, this is going into Jesus' kingdom for 1,000 years. All this stuff got to be done, wrapped up, going into Jesus' kingdom. Your mic on?
It said 7 years them got to be burned, right? 7 months.
Weapons.
Back, 7
Weapons
months
got to be
7
burned.
years. So is that after the 1,000 years or before?
Before. This is before. Yeah. Yeah, this is before. Mm-hmm.
Hey, go down. Look, watch this.
Keep reading though. Where you at?
Okay, I was gonna say 16.
We're gonna keep reading.
Okay, well let me go.
Jump down to 14.
14. And they shall sever out men of continual employment.
You see that? They're gonna be severing out. They're gonna find people to employ them passing what?
Passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it, and at the end of 7 months they shall search. And the passengers that pass through the land, it says, when any seeth a man's bone, they shall set up a sign by it until the buriers have built it in the valley of Hamongog.
You see that?
Wow, they're gonna put a sign by. If you see a
it.
bone, yeah, they go by. They put a sign. They gonna come bury it.
So going back to somebody got to do this.
To cleanse the land for fertilizer.
Yeah.
Stop playing for fertilizer. Oh.
Well, nah, they gonna bury them.
I'm saying it says it, but it's gonna cleanse the land.
It's gonna cleanse the land because what we read in Deuteronomy 22. They in the ground now.
In the ground now.
Yeah.
Wow.
If they remain out,
then they defile the land.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well,
wow.
go ahead though.
Wow, that's wild there.
Ain't it though? 15.
15. And the passengers that pass through the land when they 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
16. And also the name of the city shall be Hamana. Thus shall they cleanse the land.
That's it on that.
That's crazy.
So sis, we just looking at the body itself is The body itself is unclean.
It defy the land if it ain't buried.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a dead body. Just like you eating a pig. That's an abomination. I don't know why. I do know that the Lord said it ain't cloven footed or it don't chew the cud. So
right.
But if you eat it, it's an abomination. You eat a fish and ain't got fins and scales, it's an abomination.
Why?
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
You know what I mean? Like
I guess because he made them the.
Simeon did a lesson on.
A while ago about those fish clean the ocean for the clean fish.
Right, they got a chemical inside of them, but I don't think that's why the Lord said it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think he said don't do it. Or better yet, he could have said that's the reason why. But we can't really read that. But all we can read is that what makes a dead body unclean is dead. It defiles everything in its path. You know what I mean? In order to make sure the land is cleansed, it need to go in that ground. Just think about what they did with Jesus. You know what I mean? They had to hurry and get Jesus. Yeah, they had to hurry and get Jesus in the tomb. You know what I mean? Because they was preparing the feast. You know what I mean? In preparation, man, we got to hurry and get them on the cross. Because, Passover, he is the Passover. We are to the Passover. Now we getting ready for Feast of Unleavened Bread. We got to hurry up and get him in the tomb so that the land don't be defiled. You know what I mean? We just talking about a dead body. So since I don't know the why a dead body is unclean, but,
Well, speaking of dead bodies, how long, I don't remember if it's talked about it or not. How long was Lazarus in the tomb before he was risen?
They said he had already stink by now. I think they said like 3 to 4 days. We can go read it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How long does it take for a body to start decomposing?
I looked into that one time because I was looking at, a sister that died, and I was just curious about how long does it take the body to break down. It depends on certain temperatures. That's what it depends on. It depends on certain temperatures. So, in warm weather, the body going to decompose a lot faster because it's going to develop these type of worms that's going to eat you from the inside. Right. Cold, it's going to last a little longer because, everything is still being preserved. That's why when they have you at the morgue, they got you on ice. You know what I mean? Got you on ice just to keep the body preserved. But it ain't going to keep it preserved, like years and stuff, because then they'll keep having to change the temperature. You get freezer bite, all that kind of crap. But I do know is that I do know that I had did some just out of curiosity, and it just depends on certain temperatures. You know what I mean? But in that too, you know what I mean? We talking about a decomposed body. We talking about guts and stuff. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, just think about what that dead body gonna smell like. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ideas that you can throw out there. You talking about a body that's gonna be stank? If you just, you dealing with the dead body, like, I never smelled the dead body, so I don't really know. Anything? Oh, really? You just already know. Yeah, and then some people throw up on sight when they see it. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't seen a dead body, but I'm talking about like just running into a dead body that's been sitting for a while. It's worse than that, from what I heard. It's worse. Oh yeah, I have.
That smell, bro. Sometimes that smell.
Sometimes you gotta burn the hairs out of your nose probably to get rid of the smell. Right. But yeah, just think about it. Like, you got all the waste that come out the body when it died. So that's all we really got, sis. We really can't. I don't think it's nothing really scientific to why the dead body. I think the Lord is just that simple. You know what I mean? Dead bodies don't come in contact with them if you can't help it. So we better go ahead and close out. Let's go ahead and close out.
Do it, baby.
So you get some rest. Judah, go that way.
Our Father which art in heaven,
Our Father which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread,
Give us this day our daily bread.
and forgive us of our debts
And forgive us of our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
In Jesus' name,
In Jesus' name,
amen.
amen. Start the feed.